about comedy, concerts, and beer. Pilsners, lagers, and IPAs. Liquid courage just to take the stage. Backstage pass got you feeling right. And everyone's welcome like an open mic. Getting drunk, waiting for the last man to fall. When it's time to take a shot, we yell, Cannonball! Jokes got you smiling from ear to ear. Our beverage of choice is beer, man, beer. Get back and relax while the beer foam settles. Now here's your hosts, Johnny Benson and Keg Kettles.
The following podcast is scheduled for one fall.
I think we'll be finished before you get done.
It's Beer Man Beer, the podcast streaming in your ear about comedy, concerts, and beer. I'm Johnny Benson.
And I'm Keg.
Welcome, Keg. Welcome to the Beer Man Beer studio.
John, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a great place.
Great guest today. We've been waiting a long time to get him in here. He is an icon in the craft beer community. He knows his stouts, and to him, it's always stout season. Tom M. is with us, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, next thing you know, sorry to break in there. Next thing you know, you're going to see on A&E icon Tom M.
Tom M. That's it.
It's
Tom
gonna be
M.
a documentary all about
Yeah,
Tom
but it's
M.
going to be that back to the like VH1 behind the music, like tragedy thing, you know.
Well, it could be.
But the sad music, and then you play the, you know, Sarah McLachlan, you know, in the background, me slumped over something, you know, stout in hand. It's raining.
Tom M., you have
No.
been you've been on almost every Connecticut beer podcast. How does it feel to be amongst the elite here at Connecticut Magazine's 2021 Podcast of the Year, Beer Man Beer?
Oh, you were in Connecticut Magazine too. I was in the January 2021 episode magazine.
Did you win something?
No, they just did an article about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about all the charity stuff and
That's it.
yeah, you know, it was all
Cut from the same cloth.
yeah. But no, it's finally you. It's been you guys been trying to get me on for what, 2 years now? Easily,
it's
Something like that.
I was supposed to be on.
Kind of felt
just
snubbed for a
before Jess when you had Jess Beer Me
had
on.
Jess
I was
Beer Me
supposed
on.
to be on before that.
Wow, and he just blew us off that
Well,
long?
no, it's just I always tell you guys set a date, tell me when to be here, and I'll be here.
No.
It's not. Hey, look, it's coming back to Shelton. You know.
I know. We finally cornered you in Tribus.
I know. Well, you definitely did corner me. You're like, you're coming on the podcast. We're taking it in the ring.
That didn't sound like Seth Rogen.
We had to. See, that didn't sound like Seth Rogen.
No. But, yeah, no, it's about time I've been here. I've been wanting to do your podcast for a while. You know, I've done the 1056 and, you know, I was always part of Heavy Drinkers. I did Ken's a few times in the way back in the day. So, you know, it's about time to be sitting with you guys.
It's great to have you here. You know, you are an icon in many ways. Now, you don't make beer. You don't sell beer, but you definitely are no stranger to drinking some beer.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. And you love the stouts, man.
I mean, it is always stout season.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, explain to us why is it always stout
But we
season?
do have a picture of him not drinking a stout.
Oh, no.
I mean,
I believe you have other beers, too.
Every person has a picture of me drinking this. It's more of like the hobby now. It's like got to catch them all. It's like got to catch Tom M. Drinking a non-stout. Like, oh, how dare you? Oh, look at that. You're slipping. It's not always stout season. And I'm like, really?
And he was wearing It's Always a Stout season shirt.
And without, yeah, you know.
Without a stout.
Without a stout. But I had 2 stouts before that, you know. You got to try to drink, you know, other lagers and lighter stuff. Hey, sometimes people only make stouts that are 10, 12%. I could drink 4 of them. I ain't going to be, making my way home or you're going to be pulling me off the floor, but... You know, you got to drink the pepper and some lagers. If brewers made like a nice 5-6% stout all year long, that's all I'd be drinking, you know.
Nice, man. What?
Is there such a thing as a 5% stout?
Oh, yeah.
Is
I
there?
mean, there is. There's tons of stouts that are 5%. I mean, you look at porters are usually porters are the ones that are like the low AVB. You're not making anything high. But the stouts, everyone's like, oh, if it's go big or go home. You know, that's what it is. You want to make a 9, 10, 12. That's what people want. But no one is like up to it every day drinking beer. Like for me, Nebco makes a beer called Cool Beans, which is kind of funny because everyone thinks they name it after me.
Oh, it's not named after you?
No, because
I always thought it was.
Well, explain that. What is Cool Beans? That's your...
It used to be... I'll explain 2 things. Cool Beans is my personal Instagram handle, and it's usually like whatever my username for most stuff is Cool Beans in whatever frame of numbers. And 316 because of wrestling. That's why I've always
big
had it
wrestling
there.
fan. We know that.
Wrestling.
Well, that's just cool beans.
Yeah. So, and they used to call it coop beans, but I guess something happened where it was coop, and they were like, "Oh, you can't use the word coop in this. This is gang violence, whatever." And they told them they couldn't, so they changed it to cool with a K beans. And then when they changed it, they're like, "Did they name it after you?" This is when people started knowing me for stouts, and like, no, it's just a weird coincidence that it has to be cool beans, and it is my favorite beer, and I've drank it. If you ever look at my Untapped, there's over 400 and something logged in there because I have to drink all of them.
You're not an alcoholic, are you?
No, I mean, they say alcoholics go to meetings, but
No.
I mean, wait, is this
I
an
can-
is
I
this
can-
an is
I
it
can
an-
This is
quit.
kind of like a meeting.
is this an intervention?
No.
Or is my family coming? I mean, my
The
parents
chairs would be in a semicircle.
I mean, my
when you got
parents
here.
do live down the street from here, which is kind of funny. And it's coming into these now, doing all these Shelton. Why is it all the beer podcasts are in Shelton? They're Shelton based. 1056 are from Shelton. You guys,
scratch our heads saying the
Shelton.
same thing.
You know, Bad Sons is close by.
Bad Sons is close, but it's in Derby. You know, but it's funny. It's even driving down here. I'm turning up this road, and I go, "Oh my god, I haven't been up this road since probably high school." You know, literally, I could walk home from here. It's so close.
You might have to.
I'm going to say maybe.
Well, no,
I'm.
my parents' house. Knock on my parents' door. Mom, I got to sleep on the couch. What are you doing? I did a podcast up the street. I didn't drive here. Don't worry.
Tell you what, Tom, we got a beer in front of us here. This
Yes.
is Problem Solved just had their anniversary.
Yes, they did.
And they made
I'm almost done with this thing.
I know, you've been drinking it.
Well, because me and John
so
are
good.
just going to talk the whole entire time.
This is Screwed. This is the chocolate birthday cake stout.
Comes in at a whopping horsepower of 10.7%.
Yeah, so it's a light beer.
Woo-wee. A light beer for you.
It's a light beer.
For you,
Did
it's
you
a
get
light
the
beer.
reference? Did you get the reference?
Yeah, the horsepower. Shout out to Brando, the brew heads.
In Big Mike.
Big Mike. That's it. Now, take a sip of that. Let's get the critique. We never had a Tom M critique on Beer Man Beer.
Well, guys, the body and the aroma from I'm not going to do.
He put on his douche
Put a
scarf.
douche scarf on. All right, he knows all about the douche scarf.
I saw him flip it.
No, it's a real good beer. I'm happy. I haven't got up to Problem Solved in a while. I mean,
Never been there.
A good place.
Very good place, yeah.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah.
He does love the stouts. He'll tag me in all the different stout releases. I wish I can get up there this weekend for this, but I'm glad you guys have it. It's a nice. I mean, I guess you could consider it a pastry stout, but I don't. It's not very.
It's rich.
It's an Imperial coffee stout, but it's called birthday cake, chocolate birthday cake. It's very rich, very coffee.
Oh, very
coffee forward. Nice, like dark chocolate.
Super
backbone.
chocolate nibs, though.
Yeah,
You get that bite. I like it.
does not taste anywhere close to 10.7, which is great.
No, I don't taste no booze in that.
No, not at all. You know, it's nice temperature. It's at almost a nice room temperature with a little bit of coolness, nothing too cold. But, you know, it's really good. It's really well made. He makes really good stouts. If you're ever in the East Windsor area, definitely pop on and say hello. Tell them Stout Season sent you, you know.
Yeah,
They'll kick you out, but you know, like that fucking guy Tom.
They had a nice blueberry.
Why do people always say that, though? That fucking guy, Tom.
Wait, they do say that? I'm joking. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. I know. That's why I
Because
said it.
Well, because I have it all started out with people knowing me in beer. Is my buddy, the first day I met Bill Steinbacher, aka Steiny, he deemed the phrase "Tom M's a dick," and it was a Black Hog 2.1 Disco Pig release.
That was they named the beer Tom M's?
No. So we were going to there for the release / bottle share. They kind of they invited all these friends to come down, bottle share. Hey, you'll get early dibs on our Disco Pig 2.1 release. And I was coming from work, Trader Joe's. I was hangry, so I stopped at Nardelli's.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it's right there.
Speaking of Nardelli's, they got #1
Sandwich shop.
sandwich shop in Connecticut.
Oh, I'm not surprised. It's amazing. It's life changing. When I moved to Naugatuck, and that's the home, the original OG Nardelli's is right there. I at least get Nardelli's once a week. So I grabbed a sandwich.
What's your go-to sandwich?
I get Italian combo.
Oh, there you go.
Horseradish mayo, salt, pepper, oil, vinegar. Some banana peppers in it for a little bit of that.
All the
vinegary.
bells and whistles on that one.
Yeah. Oh. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, I grabbed the sandwich, went over, sat down, and I'm just spewing because I was hangry. I'm talking to my buddy Bill Icon, Bill Fitterin, if anybody knows him.
Hey, Bill. Shout out to Bills.
Shout out to Bill.
Sup?
And
Sup,
then, so Steiny was there, and I'm just spewing about work and about something else. And he just goes, "Man, you really are a dick." And they freaking Bill started laughing, I started laughing, and they literally hashtag, if you go on Instagram and go under the hashtag Tom M's a Dick, you'll see it. They hashtag everything that we drank that night, hashtag Tom's M's Dick, and it just started from there. And then went on CT Beer Drinkers and different beer forums. I would just watch for a while, and then I started, a lot of friends had opinions that worked in the beer industry that I shared, but they couldn't share that opinion because, well, they work in the beer industry. They can't say those things. They would lose their job or get in trouble with their job and whatnot, whatever. But I don't work in the beer industry, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. So I'd go.
So no politics with you. You could say, what beers you like, what beers you don't.
If this sucks, if Shebeen is horrible, and their owners, well, never mind, they got closed down. We won't talk about that here.
Well, it almost seems like every time someone opens up shop in that facility, some shit goes wrong.
Well, it's the same owner. It's nothing wrong. It's always been Rich, and I'm not going to stay here and trash Rich, but not right now. Maybe in another 2 bottles. No, kidding.
Yeah, we love a good story.
Yeah, I used to just say their opinions online, and people are like, man, and I would say controversial things about beer and stuff, and people are like, you can't say that. And I'm like, why not? I don't work for anybody. I could say whatever the hell I want. That's my opinion. You don't like it, you don't like it, but I'm like, what I'm saying not true? They're like, no, it's true. It's just you can't say it. So that's why me and Bill go back and forth. He's an asshole. He likes to start trouble. I just tell how it is. I'm a dick. Like, people respected me for that. And then they thought I was just this big, angry, judgmental person. People meet me and they're like, you're really not a dick. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
It sounds so familiar.
I don't know anybody like that.
Yeah. It's like, you're really not a dick. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's just it's a persona. It's a wrestling persona. It's a wrestling gimmick that
gimmick.
I'm turning on. It's my gimmick. It's what I do online for fun and entertainment. And
so you're more of a heel than a baby face, is it?
Yeah, I guess I'm a heel online and a baby face in person.
All right, we'll take that.
I can't play the gimmick 24/7 like MJF does now for AEW. He plays that heel
here
gimmick.
We go. We're fucking.
Yeah, I knew. There we go. We're going right into wrestling. Go, just drink your beer. Oh, you're already done with it.
I'm already done.
He needs another beer. But you gotta play a part.
I want to put a nipple on this thing and suck it down.
Wow. You got to play a persona online. You got to stand out. You got to get noticed, and that's what I did. I just stood out and got noticed.
Anybody else?
You could top me off, please. Right. Thank you, bartender. And
why not?
That's what I did. I just got noticed, and I also was a non-beer drinker at the beginning of all this. And
when was the beginning?
When the Corner Tavern, a bar in Naugatuck, opened in 2013. It's been there for over 100 years as a bar. It's been deemed one of the places to be on St. Patrick's Day, even though it's a non-Irish bar. It's never been an Irish-themed bar, but everyone in Connecticut always wanted to go there for their corned beef sandwich for years. It's got the sign from the Great Flood, 1955 watermark here for Naugatuck. And my friends who used to, one was a DJ karaoke guy, and the other was a bar manager, Solancha in Naugatuck. They've always said, hey, let's open a bar. When that came available to buy, they bought it and turned it into like a craft beer bar. Well, I, being a former restaurant manager, worked for Bertucci's in Shelton, and I was looking for like just a supplemental income.
You worked for Bertucci's?
Oh yeah, worked from 99 to 06.
Wow.
And when they close?
This one in Shelton probably closed in 15, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Is there Bertucci's anymore or no?
There's 3 or 4 left. Avon, Glastonbury, Newington, I think Darien. I think those are the 4 left.
No idea.
Yeah, they're not much. They were 92 strong. I heard they're like 47 now. They're mostly in Massachusetts only because that's where their headquarters are now. But they started pulling up... Hell, the new Haven Hot Chicken in front of Trader Joe's is the old Bertucci's with Mission Barbecue in there. That's
and Jimmy John's is in there too.
Yeah, and Jimmy John's is in there too. Yeah, that's the old.
Have
Bertucci's.
you gone to Haven Chicken yet?
Oh God,
no. I went to Jimmy John's and I was not impressed. Not a fan. You like Jimmy John's?
Never been there.
It's okay. It's a sandwich shop.
I've been to Mission Barbecue though.
It's known at Ellie's. So when people, it's all a gimmick. It's all entertainment. Oh, when I was a non-beer drinker, so I started in. Doing I didn't drink craft beer. I was, I didn't want to be a bartender and be like, oh, yeah, what's good on tap? When the real beer drinker comes in, be like, I don't know. I don't drink any of this stuff. Like, you work at a craft beer bar and you don't drink beer. So I started going around and going to different breweries. I went to Relic and this and that.
One of my least favorite, by the way.
Relic, really?
Relic, yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're a different style. Like back in the day, he just made strict.
I got to tell you, I think we were there though during the pandemic when you had to have a hunk of cheese in front of you while you're drinking beer.
Oh yeah,
I don't care about that. Don't give me that crap. The beer wasn't that great.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
I don't remember.
So yeah, I was so the owner of the Quarter Tavern one day gave me I was trying all these different beers on tap. He's like, "You like chocolate? You like coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, here, try this." And it was Wolver's Coffee Porter. And I was like, "Wow, it tastes like coffee." Oh my God. He's like, "Yeah, not all beer needs to be bitter." And I went, light bulb, mind explode. And I was like, "Oh my God."
But there are stouts that are bitter.
Yeah, but it not like bitter IPA hoppy bitter.
Because it's over cocoa nibbed.
Yeah.
Bitter.
Yeah, or bitter coffee.
Bitter coffee.
Yeah, like burnt coffee bitter. So, whoa, hello.
Sorry about that.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this special announcement.
Surprise.
Sorry for that explosive blast of Cometa, but we're going to take a quick break and come back with more stouts and more Tom M.
More beer. We cut Tom off.
I know.
That's a hard thing to do.
You're gonna have to.
We got him. More beer coming up. Oh yeah.
We're back. We're having a blast with Tom M, drinking all kinds of stouts. This is the man who knows his stouts. And Tim, it's always stout season. So on a 90-degree day in July, if you spent the whole entire roofing, you'd come off and get an 11% Imperial pastry stout, and that would be refreshing.
I would actually like a nice Bohemian Pils, so you feel like a free man, even if it was your roof or someone else's roof. Come on.
I don't know, man.
You know the movie.
Well, no, I don't know the movie. What's the movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, you're right.
When he's on, he's like, "Oh, nice cold Bohemian Pils."
Yes. Yeah,
We could be tarring one of our own roofs. Or someone else's, but sometimes, and you talk
Morgan
about
Freeman there. I like that.
Little
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Tom he knows movies and stouts.
He's 90-degree day. Definitely be drinking stouts. Hell, the first time I did a collab beer with Nebco, called hashtag It's Always Stout Season for charity. We released it. It was 100-degree day in July. It was 3 months barrel aged, like
Hold
a
on.
9% stout.
I believe we had that stout.
How thick was it?
It wasn't that thick, but it was very boozy because it was fresh, super fresh, George Dickel 13-year barrels. So it was only 3 months to get the flavor of the barrel.
We tasted that.
Did we have it?
Well, you could also have the Ed Brewer beer, too, which is the next version of it, the next year.
Seems so long ago.
Well, this is pre-pandemic, so you're looking at 2019.
All right. Now, I'm thinking we had some type of Nebco.
My brain is wasted, so I don't know.
At the first, what you have a hat on for? What's on your hat?
What? What's on my hat?
Change in the air.
Oh, change the air. No, that was that's their my beer. I don't think my beer ever
I forgot I was even wearing a hat.
But yeah, it was a 100-degree day in July, super hot. And I'm like, "Hey, Tom, would you like?" And I was guest bartending, and like, "Tom, would you like to try the beer beforehand?" I'm like, "Sure." And I took a sip, and I went, whew. I go, "I can't tell this publicly, but it might not always be stout season."
Now, what about the beach? You go to the beach and drink stouts?
I don't. Do I look like I go to the beach, man? I'm whiter than both of you. I'm a ghost. I burn. I
feel pretty good about that.
He'll turn into Red Lobster.
Yeah. No. The funny
I
thing
still
is,
got my Punta Cana tan on.
Nice.
I grew up on them. Like my dad loves fishing and stuff like that. So I grew up going to Seaside Park all the time in Bridgeport and St. Mary's by the pier and all that stuff. And people are like, "Oh, you go to the beach?" I'm like, "Hell no." Like, dude, you want to see me turn me into a lobster, a purple lobster in 5 minutes? Sure. I have to put like FPF like 2050 on just so the sun doesn't touch me.
So you got some Irish in you.
I hear you, brother.
I have zero Irish in me.
You're all Italian, right?
Italian, Polish, Russian, and English.
Oh, yeah, I'm Polish, too.
Yeah, well, I can tell.
Dobja.
So you
tell.
just
Thank
fight
you.
against yourself. Okay, gotcha.
Thanks for noticing.
My dad always says my Italian cancels out my Polish. So
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia.
All right, what do we got?
And that's
What do we
right.
got? What's in the?
Oh, it's the next beer.
Next beer.
So the next beer is from
Okay.
Labyrinth.
And it was aging in Keg Kettle's refrigerator.
Yes. So this
for
is
about a
a
year.
Freezing Moon. This is probably 2 years old, I think. This is from at least a year. It's aged in maple bourbon and port barrels.
I'm going to say a year.
Probably a year.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Maybe 2. Well, you said you won this
it
from
could
one
be
of my
2.
contests, right?
Maple bourbon. So this will go.
It was
good
a Just Beer Me.
The Just Beer Me.
Nepco.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good.
So that was
That was 2020. When was Just Beer Me on?
Just Beer Me
2
was
years
on,
ago, 2020.
All right, so it's
2020.
around that time.
Because I was
Yeah.
supposed to
So
be
it's a
on
couple
before her to promote that, and then she promoted it too. So.
Are you still bitter about that?
Yeah,
What?
That she beat you to the show?
No, because I said I couldn't do the show. That's all.
Oh.
You asked me first, so.
She's a hot chick. She gets her privileges.
Yeah.
Oh, you pounded that thing.
Happily married now too.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah,
absolutely.
congrats. The wedding was
Congratulations
beautiful.
to Jamal and Just Beer Me.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an invite?
Oh yeah. I've been friends with Jamal forever, and I'm really
We're
good
like
friends with
chopped
Jess.
liver,
so-
man.
Well, I mean, I've been really good friends with Jess since I've met her in the past few years, and I've known Jamal for probably the whole entire time I've been drinking beer. So
Nice.
really good people.
Good people drink
They had
beer.
it in their backyard. Absolutely turned their backyard into a wedding venue. I'm like, dude,
That's the way to do it. Man.
oh,
That's-
but no, like legit. I'm like, told Jamal, I said, don't sell the house, move somewhere else, and just turn this into a wedding venue. You're gonna make so much money.
Were the chickens out?
No, they were tucked away.
You gotta have the chickens.
Well,
man.
they were there. You can go see them, but they were in their coop.
all right, I need to know how you feel about this brew.
Okay.
It smells delicious.
It smells good.
So the one they did this year, they did this version, and they did one in cherry, aged on cherries, and the cherry one was absolutely
Did
delicious.
you taste like a real cherry? Did it taste like a Robitussin?
Real cherries, not Robitussin.
Good. There's a lot of
Wow,
cherries.
you get the boozy coming through.
yeah.
Chocolate,
Tom,
boozy,
Tom's thinking.
no coffee.
No coffee.
Definitely chocolate, definitely
Yeah,
boozy.
definitely chocolate. You get the booze.
Do you get the maple?
No, the maple's
I don't get
faded
any
out.
maple.
It's very faint maple if there
I
is
smell
anything.
more maple than I taste.
Yeah.
Do you really? I get a lot of booze.
Yeah, yeah. This is.
What's the booze on this?
It almost this is
9.4.
This is
9.4.
It's not barrel aged, is it?
This
Yeah.
is barrel aged.
Oh, okay,
This is barrel
that's
aged.
where I taste
Bourbon,
that.
maple, and port barrels.
Okay, I taste the bourbon. Yeah.
So you get the port. You get a little bit of the port.
A little bit of the port.
But nothing crazy. I mean, it is old. You could tell has aged. You get a little bit of the raisiny, almost not staleness, but there is a little hint of staleness. So I think anybody that has this bottle from a year or two old should open it now. No, seriously, because then you're just gonna some of these stouts, and we were talking before off air, like how long can you hold stuff? Some things you can hold for years, like Thomas Hardy, you can hold for 20, 30 years, and it's perfectly fine. Some 2-3 years, it's fine. I always say the rule of 3. If you're going to buy bottles and you want to age it, it's the rule of 3. You buy 3. 1 for now, 1 for 6 months, and if the one in 6 months is getting bad, then you open the third one. If the one in 6 months is really good or nothing has changed and you want to go farther, you can then open up the last one whenever you want.
That's just with stout, right?
That's I think anything with aging, because like you could age these goos and these Cantillon bottles that are going, those couldn't last 20, 30, 40 years. But if you never have a beer fresh, how do you know it got better or worse? You got to look at it that way. These people are like, yeah, I got to age it. Have you ever had it? No, I've never had it before. No, but it's better with age. And I'm like, yes, but if you've never had it fresh, you don't know if it's gotten better. Some of those
Like a fine cigar.
yeah, some of those stuff from the brewery, which you got over there, like their Black Tuesday and Mocha Wednesday, you open that fresh, it's like literally drinking gasoline. It is so hot, like you could take a flame to your mouth and blow fire because it's that boozy.
Can we do that?
Those are pastries, but those not. But I'm talking about like Black Tuesday is a 20% stout. It needs 4 years just to sit.
A 20% stout.
Oh yeah. Black Tuesday is amazing, but you need to sit on it for 4 years before it's anywhere enjoyable. You get all the flavors from it, but you just get like literally straight booze in your face.
Listen, to sit on it might be a little painful now.
Well, some people like it, some people don't. Hey, teach their own. Whatever they do in their private. I mean, never mind. Okay. Anyway, yeah,
This is good.
yeah, it's really good.
This is booze.
This is very boozy.
Excuse me.
I hope you guys practice drinking stouts since for a while since we've been.
I
No,
don't
we have
think
not.
we've ever had an entire stout episode.
We haven't. We've always gone light to dark.
If we
so.
did, it was kind of, it might have been by accident.
That's what you should do if bottle shares is light to dark. Start with some nice light IPA, some lagers, get a base in.
Oh,
maybe
actually we went more heavy to. We're going lighter now.
Well, and there's still some big ones in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stouts. I don't know. We're gonna try and try.
I just hope you guys have a lot of toilet paper tomorrow. That's all.
Oh no, always, yeah.
I gotta go to work. What are you talking about?
Peg's a Boy Scout, man. He is well prepared. Well prepared.
Oh, okay, more.
Okay.
More.
I need more.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a small
He
bottle.
likes this one.
Small bottle. You finish that one up. I know you still got more of that.
500 milliliters.
The other one left, right?
Is there a little bit? Yeah.
No, that's empty.
Oh, yeah,
it's
good.
empty. He finished
That's a
that
good thing. That's a good thing.
It's always a good thing to
Well,
come on.
we have another one, though, if you want.
No beer gets left behind.
We're gonna raffle that one off.
Oh, the last one? Yeah.
One more?
Yeah,
Last one.
go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, a
excited.
little bit ahead in
Tom
there.
Edmund would like some more. Yes.
Of course. Is it always stout season?
It's always.
Well, that's what it says on your
John?
shirt, and wherever you go, and you have the shirts that are like Star Wars, the Star Wars writing.
Star Wars, Avengers, different things. I have different shirts online that I've made.
A lot of
different-
parodies, yeah.
Yeah, for all. Actually, the funny thing is
Any copyright infringements?
no, because it's a font. You can't copyright fonts. So, like, Disney can't come after
And
me
it's
for this.
parody, right?
It's parody, but it's also a font. You could do anything you want with fonts. Now, granted, like Nebco, where they had the Stout Trooper, they did the helmet. It was a straight helmet, and they were like, you can't. And now, not Disney, but Lucas Arts, when it was before he sold it to Disney, gave them a cease and desist. They have the letter hanging up in the brewery.
How awesome is that?
So they literally had to change the helmet just a little bit and put Groucho Marx glasses on it. But now it's funny. Now they sell at their brewery merch with the old logo on it, and I'm like, well, Disney never gave them a cease and desist. So
Well, we're waiting for one from Bill Murray for Cannonball.
I don't think we're going to see it.
Nah,
I really don't think
probably.
we're gonna
We're
see
more
that.
likely to see Bill Murray come up here and drink a beer with us than.
funny story about Stout season. Technically, today is the anniversary of the day it started.
Is it? Oh, well, happy anniversary.
It's
Well,
funny.
happy anniversary.
I didn't know that until filling out your questionnaire, and I'm going through, and then I went through my time hop, and I'm like, oh yeah, Stout season, and I put how it started, and
That's
literally,
a secret, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
You're giving out freaking secrets.
Oh,
of our
secrets.
podcast.
Oh no, your questionnaires. Oh no, am I gonna get dragged in the bathroom and get
Gonna
killed?
have to.
Oh no.
Beat your ass.
Or are you just gonna make me drink IPAs all the rest of the show?
No.
You must drink it.
I'm still working on it.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah. No, it started. The meme started today because it popped on my time hop, and I was like, oh my god, it was at a No Worries event, and someone was
You
just.
still have a time hop?
Oh yeah. I like.
I
looking
didn't think
back.
that was like a thing.
Oh yeah, I like looking back. It goes back 10, 15 years. All your pictures, all your social media posts. You could see what you did that day and everything like that. You know.
You got a MySpace too?
Yeah. I'm my own number one friend.
Tom is friends with Tom.
Wasn't Tom the guy on
Yeah, that's
on
what I'm saying.
MySpace?
I'm my own
That's
friend.
it, man.
It was Tom from MySpace. Yeah, so it was funny. It popped up, and it was me drinking an iced coffee and had this bewildered look on my face. And it was just like looking off to the distance, and a guy named Stephen Bach, you've easily had his beers, homebrew stuff, Stephen Bach Brewing. You've definitely met him at Homebrew Fests.
No.
He's been
I
there.
can't remember.
Okay, well, he's been there. Long hair, crazy dude. Probably.
No, that doesn't.
I mean,
That
doesn't
just
matter.
kind of
No.
encompasses everybody.
That's true.
a
Good point.
white guy with a beard.
I mean, that's true. In the
You
beer
know a
community.
white guy with a beard in the beer community?
So I was posting something online about something on CD Beer Drinkers, and he took that picture and put, bro, do even stout season, and the rest was history. And every time someone put an IPA, I just took that picture, and everyone talked about the IPA, I would just post that and be annoying as hell and post that, and that's how kind of it's always stout season / hashtags house season always started. And then years later, a guy, remember Green Grunion, the food truck?
No.
He's part owner of Broken Cemetery. He's the burritos. You ever had the burritos at Broken Cemetery?
Listen,
What did we have at
the burritos are better than the beer.
Well, yeah.
I'm just
Hello.
saying.
I understand that. That's
I'm
why.
just saying.
So he was part owner of Broken Cemetery. He brought his food truck in there. So he made the burritos, which are, God, oh my God, they're the best thing in the world.
Now, let's take you back, Johnny B. We had gone there after Charter Oak.
Yep.
Remember, we were doing a little bit of a
Danbury tour?
a run through Danbury.
Yeah.
Broken Cemetery. Stopped off there. It was an old railroad station.
Yep.
And there was some issues with some beer, but we're like, okay, give us some burritos. The burritos were better than the beer.
Yeah. Oh God, the food is amazing. Paul's a genius when it comes to food. He's trying to bring back the food truck, but I don't think he's bringing back the green.
Well, they should do that to their beer.
Well, you know.
You mentioned Charter Oak. Now, Charter Oak makes a white stout. How do you feel about white stouts?
It's racist. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Johnny, how about a break?
No, actually, Back East just came out with Purgatory coffee roasters a white stout, and I'm like, you know, it's different. And Stony Creek has Stony Joe, which is a white stout. It's a
golden.
It's a whatever, golden white. It's the same thing. Oh my God! Listen. The only white stout ever is going to get made when me, Little House, Tribus, and Kingsman make a stoutzer. And we're going to make a stout seltzer. Oh, 10%, 15%. Knock your.
Disgusting.
I know it's disgusting.
What kind of fruit's going in that? Because that sounds
nothing
super
is.
fruity.
It's not. It's going to be clear and it's going to taste like coffee.
Nice.
No, if you can make it. I
Listen,
don't know.
that Stony Joe might be the best thing that came out of.
I agree.
Stony
Joe was probably the best. I had it. I mean, and whatever. It's a mind fuck. I remember the first time I had a golden stout. It was from Stone, and everyone wanted it. They're like, what is this? Wait, it's clear, and it tastes like coffee, and you drink it. And if you close your eyes, you wouldn't think you'd be drinking a clear beer that you see through, like almost an IPA or a golden ale kind of look. And then you open your eyes, you're like, oh, my God, it's clear. I can see through. But this is like super coffee and rich. They're good. It's gimmicky to make it clear, I guess. It's something different. At the end of the day, you don't judge your beer by the looks, you judge your beer by the taste. And in this day and age, everyone judges beers by, look, it's not hazy enough, it must not be good. Fuck you. Not hazy enough? I'm sorry. Clear beer is probably the best beer that's ever made. You know, have a nice lager, have a nice clear. Sea Hag doesn't need to be hazy to be good. And look at everything Nepco makes. Everything Nepco makes is great, and nothing's hazy. They're never going to make that hazy, juicy New England style IPA, you know, but that's whatever it is. Oh, it's got to look like orange juice. If I can't see through it, it look like orange juice. It must not be good.
Sea Hag, first time I ever had it. Crazy Brew Bash 2021.
Really?
What? You just had Sea Hag?
Don't judge me.
I'm not. You're a
Don't
Connecticut.
judge me.
Listen, I'm Tom M. That's what I do. Everyone tells me I'm judgy, so I'm not going to make
pussy.
you.
Come on.
I'm not going to make you a liar.
Yeah, first time I ever had it.
What
Was
you
that
think?
Crazy Brew Bash? I liked it. It was really good.
It's the number one best-selling Connecticut beer.
It's not Fuzzy Duck?
No, because here's you got to think of it. Fuzzy Ducks doesn't get made as much as Sea Hag is. So overall selling, you sell more per volume of Sea Hag than Fuzzy. Fuzzy now is getting made every week. It used to get made every 6 weeks.
Still don't like it.
Sea Hag gets made every day.
I like that.
Yeah,
And they can't
to
make
me,
enough.
Fuzzy's a little too bitter for me.
Yeah, oh, really?
Yeah.
Usually it's the opposite. It's really.
We actually did a podcast
Wow.
where, who was it? What's her name?
Erica, right?
Erica.
Yeah.
She brought it because it's her favorite. Mm-hmm. She brought it. We tasted it. Yeah, didn't like it.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. So no.
Hey,
but,
you know what? And the brewheads will agree. It's all about your palate.
yeah. No, I agree.
It's all about your palate.
Yeah. I mean, and number two selling beer is goes back and forth with Sea Hag is Headway, and it's funny from Counterweight, and it's funny it's the same recipe from the same guy. So.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because Matt was the head brewer for Nebco before he opened up before he opened up Counterweight.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he's everything that the Fuzzy's his recipe. Hell, it's technically if you want to joke.
Look at the family tree.
Yeah, well, and then Tribus too. It's a whole little triple family. It's funny if you look at the Matt technically has 2 gold medals at JBF, where Nebco won for Schnitz and Giggles for best fest beer, and then Matt won best fest beer the next year for his fest beer. And literally, it's this pretty much not the same recipe, but it's a tweaked, and so technically they have the same. He's won back-to-back gold medals at 2 different breweries.
Look at the dirt, man.
It's not dirt,
You
but
have the
it's
inside
funny.
scoop
We
on
got
all
some
things
dirt,
Connecticut beer.
man.
I tell you what, though, but I want to try one of your beers when we come back because you brought some beer with us.
Oh, yeah.
You brought a stout.
No, I brought IPAs. I thought we were just going to drink hazy bullshit.
You didn't no damn
You're trying to bullshit.
God
Come
damn.
on.
You can't even spell IPA. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Wait, I know this. Can you give me the origin of the word? Can you use it in a sentence?
Imbecile.
No, not talking about me.
Go into a break with a song called "I'm Dumb" by Mongo. Oh, yeah. Little John Spignesi band in the background. Thank you to John for coming out and doing an episode with us. This is smooth, like this. Some smooth jazz here for you.
I was about to
Tom
say,
M.
a little smooth jazz. Hello.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, there. All right, we're going to have one of the stouts that Tom brought to the studio.
Yeah.
What we got going on there, Tom?
So I brought from Barrel Souls up in Maine, Sacow, Maine. Beer. It's called Coffee Monster, and you have the Cookie Monster on the label.
Look at that. It's beautiful. He's passed out, Cookie Monster.
Passed out. Well, he's drinking beer and eating cookies. I mean, what else can you do? You know?
Wow, he's living the life.
So this is a Imperial Stout with Elements Coffee and vanilla.
All right. We'll suck down this other.
Like I said, we're not going to be going down in the AVB, so 12.4.
Holy
12.
flippity.
Whole lot of
0.4.
horsepower.
For unlawful carnal knowledge. I don't want to say that.
Actually, it's a year old because I have a friend of mine, Max Finance. He's out in JV.
Good album, by the way.
He was a Barrel Society member, and he's like, "Oh, did you get one?" I'm like, "No, I just don't want it." I was like, "Well, I got one, so any stouts I got, you can split with me. You could pick up whatever." So I got 2 cases of Barrel Souls that I haven't gone through yet from last year. So
You are the stout guy.
I am the stout guy. The only bad thing is I don't drink that much at home.
Ooh, that pours like motor oil.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that head. It's so dark.
Well, thank you. Oh,
It's got this like little Guinness thing going on there.
Look, that does have a nice head retention. Look at that.
little AMSR pouring the beer.
We haven't seen much of that head in some
That's
of the other
nice.
beers we had.
That's really nice.
A year old, too. So hold on.
Yeah.
Smells good.
Smell
Smells
the vanilla.
boozy.
Smell like wow.
Smells good.
Does smell boozy. Yep, got some vanilla, some chocolate.
Oh yeah. Oh, super coffee.
Definitely get the coffee notes coming through.
Yeah.
That's got some,
Yeah.
That's good. That's tasty. That's got some bite.
That is
All right.
really good.
All right. Now, I knew if Tom M brought a stout to us, it would be like an amazing stout.
Wow.
He didn't fuck around. Stout.
I don't fuck around. You know the chart, fuck around and find out? Well, if you fuck around, you're
Stout.
going to find out.
This is like the kind of perfect sipping stout.
Yep.
With a stogie on a fireplace, just
We could do that.
I love it how he says it's a sipping stout, and he's literally almost finished with it
chugging it,
already.
man.
He's chugging it down. He loves it so much.
Delicious.
Name keg. I pound.
Yeah, well, you're named after beer.
That's true.
You can't be named after beer unless you really, really drink some beer. This is good. Wow,
It's sweet though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not overly sweet. You do have a sweetness to it, but it's not sugar. I have to go to the dentist now sweet.
It's got that
But even as you drink it, that head still stays the
Yeah.
same.
yeah, that's what's good. I love that, and
Yeah.
it's got like an iced coffee kind of feel.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little
maybe
bit.
a little Starbucks.
A little Starbucks. Not Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
It's funny. It's like people from New England are like Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, it's Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, no, it's Starbucks. You want good coffee? No, Starbucks tastes like burnt. I go, and Dunkin' Donuts tastes like drinking water.
Dunkin' Donuts sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
That's burnt.
Hi. Can
That's
I get
gross.
Can we talk about Dunkin' Donuts? Can I get a light and sweet? Sure.
This is a beer show.
It's literally pouring a gallon of milk with a drop of coffee and literally 7 things of sugar, and you're literally drinking milk sugar crystals.
I kind of enjoy the Dunkin' Donuts.
How about you drink it black?
Yeah,
Like a
thank
real
you.
man.
Yeah.
I like it like I like my women, hot, black, and free.
Wait, what? So that was a great last episode ever of the Beer Bad Beer Podcast.
How about the Mets?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. They're playing right now, so
Yeah, I know.
and it's torturing me right now.
know.
It's
we got to put the. But
Speaking of New York, who's doing well?
Shut up.
those Giants won early in the morning in London today.
I don't want to jinx it because I know whenever the Giants get on a roll, they really.
4-1 Giants and the 4-1 Jets.
When does that happen? When does that happen?
What is going on in this world?
JETS Jets.
You can't,
At least you're not the Dolphins.
can't chant for the Jets without shouting out to Donna V in New Jersey. Shout out to comedian Donna V. Donna V, we love you. Sip to you.
Cheers.
I like the Jets over the Giants.
Oh, of course you do.
I hate both teams. So
What's your team, Tom M?
Notre Dame.
That's
They're not in the NFL.
I know that. I don't have an NFL team. That's why I always. It's also another weird question that people ask me, like, "What's your NFL team?" I'm like, Notre Dame. I'm like, I don't.
It's not Alabama.
That's it.
Roll Tide, baby.
Did you really? We're gonna start with this. We're not starting. We're in the middle, actually. We're going to go to this now. We're going to go back when the last time Notre Dame played for the national championship and got fucking buried by Alabama. Really? Roll Tide?
All right.
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.
I mean, you just did.
Oh, no.
You throw Roll Tide in my
Man,
face.
these pretzels are really good.
These are some good
Man,
pretzels.
these pretzels are making
Ken
me
Kettles
thirsty.
busted out the pretzels.
These are some Oktoberfest beer cheese pretzels, man.
Man. Yo, there's
By Schneider's.
Schneider's.
Schneider's almost as good as Drunk Alpaca, I think.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hi, Jess.
Wow. Wow. Jess, you know Jess is going to listen to this.
I'm leaving that in.
I believe Jess is a big fan of the show.
I hope so.
Can I say, I saw the alpaca van ripping down 90.
Oh, the
Route
nice,
8. Route 8.
Oh.
the nice pink van?
Route 8, yes.
Yeah,
Route
I
8.
love it. They
Oh,
got
she-
their own custom
She
van.
drives
That's
like a maniac, but makes good pies.
Wow.
I believe they were at the Garlic Fest.
Yes.
The Garlic and Herb Fest.
Yeah.
Oh,
And guess what? The line to get to the Garlic Fest, actually, I sat in that line to go to March Farm to do the corn maze.
oh,
It's a big happen up there. But realistically, okay, garlic.
Love it.
But what can you eat? Like, can you really eat all that garlic?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you can't.
What?
Ah,
Are you
goodness, I love garlic, but come on.
Sir.
Tom is an Italian Polak. He knows all about
Exactly.
He knows about. He's part of the Cubasi posse, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I like the kielbasa too, man.
Cubasi, yeah.
I've actually never heard of that saying, Kubazi Bazi.
Cubasi. We're gonna start it right now.
Yeah, no, I love garlic. You gotta put garlic. What are you talking about? I make garlic confit all the time now, and it's just amazing.
That's a lot of garlic, man.
No, it's
This
never
shit like
enough.
starts to come through your pores.
Never
and
enough,
shit.
girl. Oh
It's
yeah.
never enough garlic. Yeah, but it's
Stink,
good.
man.
No, but it helps you
stink.
sleep. No, but it helps you sleep. It's good for your skin.
Helps you stink.
No, I mean,
Smell like a
Stink,
week.
man.
I mean, brush your teeth and fucking take a
No,
shower
they
if
come
you
out
don't
your
want to
pores.
stink.
They
You
come
know,
out your pores.
Stank, man.
no, stink. Soda stouts come out of my pores, and I smell amazing. I mean,
That's it. Well, yeah, probably smell like a nice coffee, 11% Imperial.
You smell like Starbucks.
hey, is that a bad smell? No, not
But
at all.
No.
you did not go wrong here with the Cookie Monster gimmick here.
Not at all. No, this is good. I haven't had this one. There's 3 variants of this, and this is the normal one, and I haven't had the other 2, and I'm very happy with them. I mean, Barrel Souls makes a freaking. It's like that's my brewery, like that kind of just barrel age everything. Like they have a barrel room. Well, they're off-site facility, and it's just literally hundreds and hundreds of barrels, and it's absolutely amazing.
So Maine, huh?
Maine, Sacco.
All right, guess what? Road trip.
Road trip. Yep.
Gotta go to Maine.
I'm in.
Yeah, first time I went there, and I was wearing my hoodie and everything, and I bumped into a guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I like your hoodie." I'm like, "Thanks," and I'm talking to him, bullshit with him. The dad of the general manager, and he ended up buying a hoodie for me and from himself and her, the general manager, and buying a T-shirt, and gave me like 6 beers.
Did you say
older.
Biden t-shirt?
No, not Biden. Buying a T-shirt.
Oh, buying. I thought
No.
you said Biden. I was like, what?
That was Pam Cakes who had the Biden shirt.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is really good.
It's delicious. Delicious. By the way, I love it. You gave me a little Stout Wars from No Worries glass. And
Well, I had
you know,
to.
yeah, well, you have to since I've never actually ever been to Stout Wars ever.
What?
The event that everyone thinks I run and is my event, I've never been to because Pat runs it always in December. And that is big time seasonal for us at Trader Joe's, and I can't get any days off from November
I
and
kind
November,
of
December.
feel it's more January.
It's December, January. It's around the time where I just can't. I think this year I almost made it, and I couldn't because I couldn't get the day off because other people had it off.
Well, I mentioned white stouts to you, and the stout that came in second place at Stout Wars this past year was from Malpractice Brewing.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Kyle.
From
And
Kyle,
it
yeah.
was a white strawberry stout. And
The strawberries.
so good. It was delicious. Delicious.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I've never been to the Stout Wars, even though everyone messaged me and tags me in the Stout Wars stuff for all the whole, I can't wait for Tom M to drink my stouts. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be there. I got to go to work, guys. Sorry.
So you are popular.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you looked at my followers on my Instagram and stuff, you wouldn't think I am, but I mean, I'm a loudmouth that everyone knows. I mean, you know. Yeah,
The
I mean,
whole follower thing, I think, is a bunch of bullshit.
it is. I mean,
Are you considered an influencer?
oh God, shut up. You know I hate that word.
Hold on. We are
Beer influencers.
beer influencers.
Well, we were just at a party.
beer influencers.
Beer influencers.
Full of beer
Beer
influencers.
influencers.
Thank you to Lauren at Bad Sons.
Lauren's at Bad Sons, yes.
Invited us all to Bad Sons so we could try their new Winter Haze IPA.
Yeah, it was actually decent for
Very
an IPA.
good,
It was
very
very
good,
decent,
yeah.
very light, very approachable with spruce tips. Shut up! I know I said it. I know when beer tastes good. I know you're spruce tips. I know he's like Tom just said it. The IPA was good. Oh my God, dude, that's the headline. Tom, I'm like IPAs. That's the headline for this podcast right now. I was going to do that too.
Honestly, this is the most stouts I've ever seen you drink.
What do you mean the most stouts I ever seen? We brought this. Well, how many breweries? Yeah, here's the thing. But you, when you see me out in public, how many stouts are around? They're not.
You're right.
So that's why me trying to be, it's always stout season. I think I've done a great job in the past 5-6 years of really trying to get breweries to make more stouts year long or have stouts all the time. Nepco, probably my favorite brewery of all time. You know, I go there once a week. It was Tommy Tuesdays, but now I have to work Tuesdays, so it's Tom M Mondays. Not saying my last name, but we go there, and when
but we know it.
Oh well, everyone knows it. I mean, read the Connecticut magazine; it's in there.
No, not everybody knows it.
Well, they forget it. You know,
It's a circle.
it's a circle. It's a circle.
I don't know it.
But yeah, so but they used to every time I would go to Nepco back in the day, they would have 75 IPAs, and that's it. And I'm like, all right, I'll see you when Galaxy comes on because I like Galaxy Pale Ale, or I'll see you when Gold Stock comes on, and then I'll see you in the winter when Stout Trooper, Cool Beans, and whatever dark beer they make in the winter. But during the summer, and then they're trying to get more people to the tap room. They're putting on a barley wine and a porter and a stout all year long. And
Ooh, barley wine.
I mean,
That is high octane.
I could have brought some barley wines because barley wine is life, you know. So
That's
that's my alter ego. You know, where I make memes for. And
One of the best barley wines I ever had was from that Spirit Brewing out of West Haven, right?
Spirit, the homebrew, yeah.
Spirit.
Yep.
They made a barley wine, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
When'd you have it?
I had it at
You
the
son of a bitch.
festival that you couldn't
Yeah.
go to because you were still on the oxygen.
Wow.
You son of a
And I
bitch. You
brought
didn't
it.
even bring anything to me?
Yeah, you
You
could have got
son
some.
of a
Hey,
bitch.
Spirit, you got to bring a barley one down for the Beer Man beer,
Yes, Spirit.
and bring that mead because that mead was amazing.
They make me too?
Yeah, so they brought the mead as a secret little tap for the homebrew festival at 12% for the first round, and they had like a secret tap of mead.
That was
And-
it. That was
yeah.
where we were at.
No,
The 12% one.
they didn't bring it. They didn't bring a barley wine.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
I swear they did.
No, they
Son
didn't.
of a bitches.
They brought a mead. I know that because I remember like Tom, like come over and like what? Like we got a mead. I was like,
Some good honey mead. Oh man.
so that's see now. Here's the thing you don't know about Tom M. That's my secret passion is mead. That's like so in
So
your
you're a Viking.
well, no, not really, but like so if I've never homebrewed before, no, I've never homebrewed before. But if I ever make anything,
You want to homebrew with us?
I'm gonna make mead. I want to make mead, honey. I hate honey. It's funny. I hate honey, like straight honey, but like mead. You go to Bergen House behind Eli Cannon's. Have you guys ever been yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Bergen House.
We went to Eli Cannon's, not Brothers.
No,
Not
but
Bergen
so
House, yeah.
you have Eli Cannon's and you have
And not purgatory either.
Purgatory. Purgatory's right there, and then it's Bergen House is right next to it in that same building. So it's all mead, and they're sessionable meads. He hasn't made anything huge yet, maybe like 9%, but it's really good. But if you go to like OEC and get like the Ika-Likas, the South African mead, like $20 a bottle for a $7.50, which is dirt cheap for mead. Fucking amazing. We used to pour it on draft, get like 5-gallon kegs of it from OEC because they're an international distributor, Be United, and we put it on tap. Coffee, African chili mead. Oh my god, that was one of my favorite. Then they had a dry mead, a fig mead, and then they had a barrel aged mead in Syrah barrels. Mead.
Fig Newton, man. Fig Newton.
Amazing. And you could get up to 20% plus. You just sit there. I got mead at my house. I got an Italian mead at my house. It's like, I think 18%. It's a $30 bottle for like a 500 milliliter.
Is Italian mead, is that mead that talks with its hands? Or?
Hey, how you doing? You know, no. You open the bottle and goes, how you doing? And then you pour it, you know.
I got a friend Hoffmeister. He makes mead. and his mead is potent.
Yeah. See, I like the thick syrupy mead.
And his mead is super.
That's what I like. That's where you sit by a
mead
fire.
Is delicious.
That's where you sit by a fire with a cigar. You take a sip and you just.
It's at least 20 ABV.
Yeah,
Mead, man.
Love mead.
Man, that's so good. I got to talk to Hoff about that.
That's some man drinking shit right there.
Well, that's what people don't realize. Like, people are like, oh, mead, what is this? And I'm like, you could make a light-bodied 6% mead, a little bit more accessible, a little bit more drinkable. And it's good, what people are trying to be more gluten-free and tolerant and stuff like that. So mead's a great way to go if you don't like cider. So,
or even a wine.
Yeah, well.
To think about, mead and wine, it's a more heftier kind of a wine.
Well, yeah. It is technically mead is a honey wine. And not made with grapes, so.
Arg, bring me women and mead.
Anyway. But yeah, no, secret passion is mead. I love is a good mead. And now they're making these like pastry meads and they're like.
Pastry meads?
Yeah, they're making pastry meads. Like they're so fucking syrupy and sweet. And they're great, but they're like, give me something a little dry. Little sweetness to it, but thick mouthfeel, thick body, nice legs on the glass, 20%. Freaking, like I said, just sit there and sip it. Like, I might go home and
that's the thing, too, like legs on the glass.
Yeah.
People don't understand what the legs on
No,
the
they
glass
don't.
are.
If you're not a wine drinker, you don't understand that, I don't know. We're still waiting for you to play a song.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
John,
okay, you're working on it.
You're there.
Damn. Oh, my God. I do karaoke. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
And there we are.
All right, enough mead. We're going to talk about more stouts when we come back.
Yeah.
I think he's intimidated by you.
He might be. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
More beer, man, beer. More stouts, more Tom M. More of the incomparable Keg Kettles when we come back.
Incomparable.
Infamous.
Oh, infamous.
Makes-
I like infamous more.
Infamous means more famous.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now you got it.
Solid.
If anybody doesn't get it, it's a Three Amigos reference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice dark head.
It's Beer Man Beer.
Thank you, sir.
Keg Kettles is here. I'm here. And the man who puts clout in your stout, Mr.
Ooh.
Tom M, is with us.
That might be a new T-shirt. Clout in your stout.
Ooh. You good?
Because I don't come up with my own ideas. Everyone else does. So.
That's it, man. That's the damn broads in the background. Did you rub that game?
That is some good dark head right there.
What do we have now for the stout?
This right here is an old mech from Brook Brewing out of Suffield, Connecticut.
Nice.
Great new brewery. Great. I love the new brewery they have. A lot better than the old one. I'm trying to remember the old one. Oh, that's right. Oh, God. Now I remember it. They did bring some of the old into the new, but great looking new brewery. What? Did you take a sip already?
I did. I'm
wow.
sorry.
No, it's fine. You're allowed to drink. You just got a little
No,
excited.
but I should have waited for the
Well, it's his podcast.
I mean, he could do whatever the fuck he
I
wants.
should have waited. I was in the mindset.
You were excited. You were excited.
You were like, ooh.
I also thought that it was the stout I was already drinking, but I finished that one. And all right, okay, I'm a little buzzed.
I mean, it is. Come on.
So this
Listen.
comes in at 10.5%.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, so what do you guys normally drink on your normal podcast? Like 6% IPAs, and then you finish off with like one big beer? Like, we've literally had a finished beer on every single one.
All right. Anybody who's listened to every show, and that would be Fig Newton and Bubble Chick Meg, knows we've done a lot of drinking, and we've done a lot of high ABVs. So.
Yeah, these are all the only thing. Everything's over 10 except for that last the Freezing Moon, which was only a 9.4.
9.4.
9.4. You know.
That's
get
why
that
we're
low.
not doing shots tonight.
So this comes in with
We don't need to.
a cinnamon, a cocoa nib,
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I like cinnamon.
vanilla, and chili.
Is it really good? Oh, that's where that little bit of
A little bit of spice.
A little bit of
comes in.
spice up your life.
Now,
I get a good sniff on the chilies.
I was told by Rita at Broadbrook that this would taste different if it was cold than it was warm. And I
would agree. Definitely agree.
Would we consider this cold or warm? Right?
This is considered warm.
Oh, this is warm.
This is chill. It has a little bit of chill on it, but nothing crazy. But this would be considered warm.
I definitely get the chilies on the back end.
Oh yeah, that's why they said drink it warm, because you want to get the chilies and the
Yeah,
cinnamon.
this is nice.
Yeah.
I normally don't like the spicy beer.
Really?
But
What's
this is
on
really
the
good.
can? Is that Santa Claus?
So I keep on looking at this, and I
Here
think it's a
comes Santa
no
Claus.
worries beer, because I'm thinking like it's a Kuna Matata, because I look at it real quick and I'm
the
like, I think
hammock.
the hammock.
All
But it's not in a hammock. He's in a lounge chair, but just the knee up, Santa's knee up on that. It
That's
looks
Santa,
like
though, right? So it's a Christmassy beer.
it's a
right?
Christmassy beer. I get. Well, no, it's Santa drinking a stout in the summer, because Santa knows it's always stout season, because he's on the beach.
Ah, all right.
See, there we go.
Now-
Brought it back.
To me, this tastes a little bit has like a coquito feel.
Ooh.
I could see which. Yeah, well, that's probably the cinnamon.
Yeah, you got the cinnamon,
The
yeah.
cinnamon.
A shout out to the Cerveza Poppies. with the,
Cerveza Posses.
They were just on the Brewheads.
Yes.
Oh, there. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta check
Even
that.
Tom M knows.
I'll have to check that episode
Yeah.
out. No doubt.
Yeah, I saw them. They were drinking with Cerveza Poppy the other day.
Those are good guys to drink with.
Yeah, Brewheads or Cerveza Poppy?
Ball.
Yeah,
All the above. All the above.
And we had it first.
That's it.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah, Brewheads was fun. They were trying to get me for whatever.
They are solid guys.
They are solid
They're
guys.
solid
The two of
Solidest.
them. The two of them. The third one is somewhere missing in action. So
Yeah,
Maybe we
that's
should do a fundraiser or a GoFundMe to find the other brewhead.
Or should we find a new brewhead?
our new Brewhead.
Oh, it should be like a reality show, like when
Oh my god.
where they try to find the new singer for NXS.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god, I remember. I remember that. Oh, that's funny.
Or STP.
Oh yeah, STP.
Yeah.
That is
STP.
That is my go-to for karaoke is STP.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Flies into Vaseline?
No, I do Creep. Not Creep. Yeah, Creep. I haven't done it.
Radiohead, right?
Not Creep. I haven't done
Flies into Vaseline, we are.
All right, now at this point, you know we're drinking some 10% and above IPA.
Oh, I am
stouts,
buzzed,
no
man.
IPAs.
I am buzzed on suds, man.
man.
Tom's got his feeling all right.
Tom said he was bringing it.
Yeah, I only brought 2 bottles because I was like, we could sit here all night. I don't know how long you want to go. I could do some barrel aged. Some
You brought 3,
20%.
by the way.
Could've
I saw 3 in your
Could have brought a
hand.
barrel.
No, I brought 2.
That's it? I
I only brought 2.
I was drinking.
Oh, you were drinking.
The bottles are doubling.
Yeah, he saw like, what was that, like that mixture of Cookie Monster and Heath Bar? Because that's the next one. Yeah.
Oh, boy, howdy. I
I didn't bring any barrel aged stuff because I was like, some people don't like barrels. Some people do like barrels,
You said Heath Bar, and I got a beer boner.
Yeah, Heath Bar. Oh, yeah.
I like Heath Bar, man.
Oh,
That's good shit.
and I haven't had it
A
yet,
little
so I
bit
don't
of
even know if it's
toffee.
good.
He doesn't
But yeah.
know. Oh, he doesn't even know if it's
I brought
good.
2 beers that I've never had before, so these are sharing those with you. I don't.
I
could
like
be
a
good or
man who
bad, yeah.
takes risks.
Yeah, let's go. But this is really good.
This old mech is really good.
Absolutely. As we said on the last episode, Broadbrook does not disappoint.
No, yeah, I'm happy they're back in the action. They took a long time off trying to build
One of
that
my
new
faves.
brewery,
And a big shout out to the Broadbrook Opera House because we had a comedy night there. And Extreme Comedy with Davey Lozano and John C. Hinton.
How'd that go?
And fun.
It looked like fun.
It was a blast. Absolute.
And Breezy was there too,
The
huh?
breeze came out. Breezy Hilts. That's it.
Nice.
She came to support.
Was her douche scarf flowing?
Douche.
No. She let the douche scarf off and just enjoyed some comedy and a little bit of beer. Actually, she was drinking wine.
She was drinking wine.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
We'll have to talk to her next time she comes in. We'll have to explain.
What?
Breezy, what you doing?
Drinking wine, Breezy. Breezy, that's
Bougie.
Good for her.
One thing I love about this beer is the more you drink it, that back end little heat from the chilies is just building. It's just
Yeah.
a little. It sits there and it's nice. This is a nice when it's super cold, even though it's Santa on a beach chair on the beach. It's super cold weather, keep you warm. Like it said, if you don't want bourbon, you'll drink this, and now it gets that warming feeling over you and everything like that. So it's really good.
I like it.
Everything would go good with a cigar.
I mean,
Oh, don't.
don't tempt me with a good time.
I know, man.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I got a box full of cigars, man.
Cigars.
I got a box.
Can we move the equipment outside?
I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to let it fire too.
It's a lot of work.
Ooh, it is a lot of work, you know. It is a cool night in Connecticut, you know, right now.
Speaking of, what beer festivals are we going to see you at coming up?
So what's coming up? This is usually the end of the festival season because you still got a few Oktoberfest next week.
You're going to see us Smoke in the Valley, right?
No.
What?
No, because you want to know why? Because I talked to Lauren and I was like, when is Smoke in the Valley? And
29th.
it's usually next week. It's usually the 15th. It's literally Halloween weekend, and I'm like, okay, when is it? And I'm like, it's only 1 to 4, so I'm like, I work till 3, and it's my Friday, so you won't see me. But it's usually in the field, like in Seymour or something like that, and it's
Bad Sons.
It's at Bad Sons this
Sons,
year,
yeah.
so that's great. But no, that's one of the ones October, November, December, I usually don't take many days off, and I can't.
Boy, howdy, that's one of our favorites, right?
I can't.
It's like one of the coolest ones to go to.
I think the next probably festival I'll probably go to is the 12% homebrew.
Actually,
What is that?
That is in I want to say November is the first round and December is the second round.
This is one that we can go to and we can go and try it.
The first one is usually the one that you go try. The second one is also, but it's smaller because it's the only top 12 make it from the voting, so it's only 12 breweries, and it's usually less tickets, and then you don't get to judge. The fans don't get to judge the second round. They actually like I was a judge for the second round with all the brewers from.
All right, that's the
12%.
one that's not open to the public, though, right?
But I can't remember. I think that is open to the public, but it's just less tickets. I think that's like 200 people for the first round and like less than 100 for the second round ticket wise. But it's on a Saturday, so
Come on, man. We got clout.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, where's our club? Put some respect on
Stout
Bearman
Clout.
Beer's name.
Stout. I mean,
Let us be judges. We'll judge.
We can judge.
We'll judge Judy that shit.
wow, Judge Judy. How about Judge Wapner?
Oh, Judge Wapner.
That's old school. You remember that shit?
Oh,
Rest in
Wapner.
peace,
Definitely Wapner.
He's dead.
Definitely Wapner. Wow.
You don't remember Wapner? What the hell?
Definitely.
You got to be
definitely,
10 years younger than us, right?
Definitely Wapner. I'm quoting another movie, which everyone probably knows, and you guys are like, oh, well, you probably did. How do I not remember Judge Wapner? People's Court? He was the OG. He was the OG judge before Judge Judy.
I can't remember what he looks like.
Wapner?
I do.
Even before Ed Koch. Remember Ed Koch was a judge on People's Court?
The mayor, yeah.
The mayor Ed
Yeah.
Koch, yeah. After he was a mayor, he was the judge at People's Court. You know. What'd you have? Also, wasn't Steve from the...
Steve Harvey was a judge, too.
Steve Harvey was a judge for a while. I'm trying to think. Judy's made the most out of it, I think, now.
Why are you
She's
talking
been an
judges?
actual judge for over 40 years.
Judge's beard right now. How's
Judge's
it?
beard. It's actually really good. This is really, really, really good from Broadbrook. I love the chili spice. I wish more people would make it. They're not for everyone, but I wish more people would make with beers with chili in it.
But it's not
With
harsh.
spice. No, it's not. That's
it's
the
not.
thing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
overpowering.
It's a really cool finish.
There was a beer I had from Rogue. It was a Sriracha Stout, and we had it when we used to do a bottle share at Relic way back in the day. And the rules at Relic were try all of Mark's beers. You know, you get samples. This is before pints were allowed in in breweries. Try all the beers, and then you could bottle share. We would go to the side and bottle share. And if you bought like a big glass, you get a healthy sample. So you got a full glass. You're not paying for the beer. You're paying for the glass. And Mark literally hated the beer so much. I loved it because it was a sriracha made stout, but it was very hot. He literally, everyone that walked in the door, he's like, you have to have this beer before you drink any of mine. And he's poured everyone. It was like a 750 of it, and it was so weird. I'm like, could have made chili with it. It was a great, probably something.
Kill your taste buds.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a good amount
Black
of heat.
Pond does that.
Well, with Machu Picchu?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Really? You think Machu Picchu is too hot?
There's Machu Picchu, then there's a second one, right?
Oh, that's right. I never had the second one that's even
We
hotter.
have.
Oh.
We have.
Well, then you ever had Ghostface Killer? Ghostface Killer by oh god, I can't remember the brewery. But that's a hot beer that everyone had, and it was like literally blow the taste buds out of your. It was super hot.
Right.
Super
Also,
hot.
Don't Fear the Reaper by
Yes.
Fairfield Craft.
That was
Oh, don't
that was brutal.
Yeah.
that was like
Oh,
drinking
man.
turpentine.
That was brutal.
But those are your one-off
That will
beers that you
strip your
make.
taste buds.
Yeah, those are the
Oh,
one-off
my
beers you make
goodness.
just to be like a novelty. But I don't know if they're enjoyable. Like some people,
They're not.
Some people like that hot stuff, but I'm like, it's not. Like, kick it down a notch and make it flavorful.
That guy across the table from me
Yeah.
loves the hot shit.
Spicy.
Oh,
Oh,
so
I love
gross. Oh, so gross.
That's a spicy meatball.
Well, that's fine.
I want to taste it. I don't want to burn my freaking palate.
See, I'm in that weird, like, I want hot and I want that heat, but I want to be like, ooh, it's so hot, but it's so delicious. I need to have more.
You know what we need to do? I
Hot
want to
sauce?
I want to do a wing challenge
Oh, that's nothing.
on the show.
Okay.
I want the fucking hottest, most craziest fucking wings. And who wants to take me down? I will challenge him.
I mean, in Connecticut, no one really makes super hot wing challenges. I don't think. Sliders, maybe? J. Tim's doesn't. Blind Rhino. The two best wing places in Connecticut don't do hot wing challenges.
And what?
Blind Rhino and J. Tim's.
They're two of the best?
They are. J. Tim's is the best wings in this country, period. End of
What?
story.
No.
Yes.
What about the dewdrop?
J. Tim's is the best wings in the country, period. End of story.
Yeah, he's not
And
bad.
Blind Rhino has won the #1 wings the last 4 years in the country in Buffalo.
We like to do.
In Buffalo.
It's a wing competition in Buffalo. It's the wing competition. They won the last 4 years. So you have their dirt wings at J. Tim's, and you have Blind Rhino. Plain and simple. I don't care. No offense to Dewdrop, but you could make 75 million different flavors. Your wings still have to be good.
Their wings are good.
Good wing. I should like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, there you go. There we go. Connoisseur over there loves Buffalo Wild Wings. Wow, he just put
Ty
that
Curry,
out.
man. Ty Curry.
He just put that in public that he loves Buffalo Wild Wings.
I do.
Yeah, really?
I don't.
You do though. Those chicken wings aren't really chicken, right?
I don't care.
That's cat, man. That's cat.
That's cat wings. You know.
No. That's bat wings.
It's a sauce. I don't care what the meat is.
Well, no, it's true. But like, if you're gonna have wings, you want meaty wings. You
Soylent
want
Green is people.
There's some Anchorman shit in there, man.
Look there.
Anchorman.
yeah. Oh my God! Speaking of quoting movies,
Watch
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
It's such a great movie. You have to like Will Ferrell. So many people hate Will Ferrell, but
I love Will Ferrell.
oh God, I love Will Ferrell. Some people just can't stand him.
His dry. I love.
You hate Will Ferrell?
No, I hate him. No, what I hate? I hate Elf.
You hate who?
What?
I can't stand Elf.
All right, we're done.
Elf?
Kill
How
this
do you
thing.
not?
No.
Stop it.
No,
Stop.
we
Stop.
thought-
Stop.
This is the second time the Beardman Beer podcast has like literally ceased to desist. They just
No,
quit right
stop.
now.
I've said this on the show before.
How do
Stop.
you not hit? How?
How, what? Stop.
I don't
Stop.
want to watch
No.
fucking Will Ferrell act like an 8-year-old boy.
La.
Nauseating.
But that's the whole point of the
I
movie.
get why if people think it's funny. I just don't.
It's hilarious. Buddy the Elf.
Brutal.
Bye, buddy. I hope you
Santa, shut the fuck up, Will.
dad. Santa! I know him. I know
Worst.
him.
He's the worst.
That's the whole point. It's a great There's not many Christmas movies that get
And
into
last
in the
year,
rotation of
They
Christmas
did
movies.
not show Elf at all.
What?
Absolutely.
They had some
serious?
somewhere, huh?
You can go on every station possible. Not one Elf.
They just show Ralphie 24 hours.
So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Favorite Christmas movie? Even though it's October right now.
Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
Okay.
Chevy Chase, man.
No.
Christmas Vacation.
A Christmas Story.
You bet.
Christmas Vacation.
You like Christmas Story the best?
Christmas Story.
No,
That's
it's
my
good.
favorite. That's my favorite.
Nope.
Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation is amazing though. But Christmas
I can
Story
watch
is my
that
favorite.
24/7.
You'll shoot your eye
300
out, kid.
No.
You shoot your eye out, kid.
Shitter's full.
365 years.
Shitter's full.
a day.
Oh no! I mean, well, all the Chevy Chase Christmas, all vacation movies are amazing.
Did
No.
you see?
No.
Did you
no, they're
see-
not. They're not amazing.
I'm talking about Chevy Chase.
Right.
No. Did you see the edit?
But they're not all amazing.
Which one wasn't amazing?
Oh, no, there might have been one that wasn't.
Las Vegas?
No.
It wasn't that good. It was okay. It wasn't that good.
I put a quarter in to buy a car. I got to win a car. I put a quarter in to win a car. I put a quarter in to win a car. I put a quarter in to win a car.
No.
Mr.
Now
Papa
the re-
Giorgio.
but now
Come on,
the-
Mr. Papa Giorgio.
Yeah, okay.
Are you serious? I'll go all day and night.
Yeah, but you know what?
I'll take some of the yellow. Don't go easy on that yellow.
All right, stop.
I got to come clean, and I'll probably get a brow beating for this, but that's the one I never saw.
What?
It was okay. It
I
was the
remember
Mile
Eu-
High Club.
I remember European Vacation.
I mean, yeah.
I love Christmas Vacation.
European was good.
Christmas Vacation.
I mean,
but-
granted, the kids change actors all the time.
I was going to say that.
That was the weird thing. Like, keep the same kids, but I mean, they made it over, 5 decades probably? 70s, 80s, 90s.
But the remake? The remake
Wait,
was really good.
There's a remake of
Oh, with Ed Helms
Vacation, yeah.
and Christian
And Christian
Applegate.
Applegate, yeah.
Oh, I
So
did not
good.
watch that. No.
Well, it's
so
not,
good.
It's not really a remake. It's kind of a continuation.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's Griswold's son. It's Rusty. and
Oh,
his
it's Rusty
family.
going on with his family? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? You're right about that.
And,
All right.
And instead of having a son and a daughter, they have 2 sons, and one's like a really, the older one's kind of a pussy, and the younger one bullies him.
beats his ass.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't know they made
It's so good.
When they're in the springs and they're rubbing shit on their face.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's like this ear that pops up.
Thor's in it too.
Is he really?
Chris Helms.
And when he's ripping through
That's a good movie.
I didn't know they made like a remake. Well, not a remake, but like a continuation of the family. That's cool.
and it goes on the quad and he rips through and he goes right through the cow and explodes.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good movie. That's fun. You know what? That might be.
That's awesome.
Tom, watch this movie.
All right, I have to-
Let me know if you.
What is it called? Just
It's
called Vacation?
It
Just
came out like
Vacation.
2000 something.
Okay.
It was a couple years ago, maybe 2019, 2018.
Nah, more earlier than that, I think.
Nah, it might have been 2018.
Maybe. All right.
All right. So speaking of current not current movies, but movies, and I have to ask for my boys that I usually would drink today with, but I was hungover so bad this
Look
morning.
how special we are.
Yeah, I'm drinking with you guys. Top Gun 2. The new Top Gun. Did you
didn't
guys
see
see it yet?
No.
You have to see
I
it.
don't care.
No, I want to.
No.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
Well, fuck Tom Cruise, I understand that. But that's fine. But you have to see it. Like, literally.
I don't have to see it.
Well, you don't have to see it. But yeah,
You're
I
right. I don't have to see it.
But it was really well made.
I am not giving my money to Scientology.
Well, I agree with that. Oh, I agree 100% with that. That's
We're not going to do it.
No.
You into the horror films?
Yeah, somewhat. If they're good horror, like I don't the jump scare horror. Everyone wants to make the jump out from hiding from something, jump out, scary movie. I like the freaking mind fuck horror. My favorite probably horror series is Saw. Now you're gonna you're gonna say no, maybe okay, by your reaction you're not gonna say this, but most people are gonna say, oh, it's just gore. I'm like,
I love Saw.
No, actually go deep
It
in the
just messes with
horror.
people.
Go in with the whole lore. Now it's a great movie. If you actually are a movie buff, look at all the characters. A main character is in Saw 4, and they were just a nobody in Saw 1.
I mean, listen, when they put Shaq in there, it's freaking awesome. And Dr. Phil, it's amazing.
Wait, Shaq and Dr. Phil in Saw?
Which?
What are you talking about?
Oh, that was a scary movie.
Yeah, it's a scary movie. What are you talking about? No, Saw. Now Chris Rock picked it up and is now calling it Spiral. And I watched the Spiral movies, and
Listen,
it's not
he
bad.
got bitch slapped. Nah,
Well, I mean,
Chris Rock.
but he got bitched up by a Scientologist, so
He's done.
not really. I mean, he's come out of it pretty well. He sold more tickets than he ever did after he got slapped. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out later. It was all a PR stunt, and it was all just fucking acting.
All right, Tom, slap me so I can sell some more tickets. To the next time.
No, I mean, I don't matter. So
I thought you were a big deal.
in my pants, I mean, in my own mind.
All right.
It's funny that I don't know any of these songs that you've played at all.
Our special songs.
Welcome to the Beer Man Beer podcast.
I know. Hey, you guys are all about music, and I'm like, great. I'm looking around in the studio here, and I'm like, yeah, music, great. Yeah, he's that ain't Barry Manilow.
That's gay.
All right. I gotta try that Heath Stout next, right?
Heath Bar, yeah.
Heath Bar, man.
Some toffee.
Yeah.
Some English toffee.
Oh, English toffee. To the queen. To the queen.
Oh, R.I.P. to the
R.I.P.
queen.
the queen.
All right.
Queen. Pinky's out.
More stout when we come back.
I'll tip an ounce.
That was bad for it. Sorry. More beer with Tom M.
That's a whole lot of head.
Yeah, I gave you a little too much head.
Everything is dark and stouty.
I smell no banana.
That's good for you.
I'm happy about that.
What are we having, Tom?
I definitely smell the nut muffin. I smell the nut. Yeah.
I smell the nut muffin.
Tom's sniffing nuts on Beer Member.
So we are now drinking from the brewery out in California, famous for their Black Tuesday, Mocha Wednesday, 12 days of Christmas beers that they released one every year for the last 12 years. It's called Banana Nut Muffin, Imperial Stout with banana, walnut, and natural vanilla flavor.
Nothing says loving like stuff in a muffin.
Yeah, and it is 8.1%. We're actually going down a little bit.
All right.
And we're under 10. Wow. Couldn't believe that.
I don't smell any banana. Wait.
I smell no banana.
You smell? I get a banana.
I get a banana, but I feel as you said during the break, there's two kinds of banana taste.
There is.
There's a natural banana, and then there's a runt banana.
The runts. Remember runts?
That's disgusting.
Remember
I
runts?
smell runts.
That was the worst candy ever.
You know what was disgusting? That you put it 25 cents and you would just get a handful of like nuts, peanuts, runts. Remember those little things that you put in your... How did that exist? How is that... Like, I don't understand that. Like, you don't see that anymore, but how did that exist a long time ago? Like, you would just get a handful of peanuts for 25 cents. Like, you put in a machine and here comes, it just drops it in.
I think they still have those at the mall, right?
Wasn't it like a four-sided
what's the mall?
thing? Oh, the mall.
What's the mall? Yeah, I just had that conversation the other day. Like, I'm like, I can't remember the last time. I had actually at my high school reunion. Like, you go to Milford Mall, you would go to Farmington Mall. Like, does anybody go to the mall anymore? Like, what is the mall? You just order everything on Amazon or everything online. It gets shipped to your house.
Sad, man.
It is sad. I agree, but it just they've made the ease. There's no more window shopping.
I still have a Herman's backpack.
Herman's.
God, how's that?
Herman.
Remember Herman's?
No.
Stephen Barry's.
Stephen Barry's.
Wow.
Wow.
Barry's,
yeah.
That was the college store.
Remember Orange Julius?
Orange FYE. Orange Julius still exists, I think. FYE.
And Wetzel's Pretzels.
Wetzel's Pretzels? Yeah.
I worked at FYE.
Did you really?
But it was called Record Town at the time, before it was FYE.
Oh, before they turned it to FYE?
Yeah, they had the record store, the CDs and all that, and then on the other side was Saturday Matinee, where they sold VHS tapes.
Oh.
That was still Record
Showing
Town?
my age, yeah.
It wasn't FYE?
It was Record Town back then, yeah. Back in the 90s.
And then you had the Trumbull Mall had the FYE. They have the game room on the other side. Like, so you go and buy all your records, your video games, and then you can go on the other side and you have like that little like kind of Dave and Buster's kind of ish or Smiles Entertainment. Remember Smiles Entertainment?
Smiles, yeah.
Wow.
Milford Rec. Oh, I played freaking Qzar every weekend in my.
Qzar.
I played from 17 to 19, probably every Friday,
so
Saturday, Sunday. I was playing Qzar.
You're younger than us. We were playing foosball back in the Stone Age.
Oh, well, not much younger, but. Well, yeah, I graduated in 97. You said you graduated what, 94?
92.
92.
Yeah, we're old.
And you graduated what, like
Hey.
50s too?
We all got gray in our beards. No, Kegan and me are the same age.
Hey, listen.
Well, he aged a lot better than you did.
Thank you.
I have less gray than he does.
I know. It's
Hey,
true.
Tom M is a dick.
Yeah, there we go. See, now you understand. Now you understand.
Now we know the name of the episode.
How many times guys come up and be like, you dye that, don't you? What's your secret?
Oh, my God. So,
I'm like, are you kidding me? I got freaking grays in my beard. Yeah, but that's not a lot.
Like
of
you got like
grays.
3. We got like fucking the whole thing.
like getting from my beard, I used to get made fun of. Like, you dye your beard. I'm like, why would I dye my beard? Like, because the middle is all dark and your sideburns and everything is all gray. And I'm like, what am I doing? A Big Papa Pump? Am I doing Scott Steiner fucking tying a dye job? No, I'm like, it just. That's how it grows. You let it grow naturally. Like, I'm not dyeing it to make it look weird. Yeah, but,
I'm not a douche.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, did I say you're a douche? No.
No, but I'm just saying. Normally, guys who dye their shit,
Are douches?
they're douchey.
Or they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to become young. I have a few friends that I'm
they're
like,
douchey.
I'm looking at them. I'm like, you've been dyeing your hair for 15 years, and I'm like, stop.
And it looks
just let
like
go.
fucking shoe wax.
Yeah, exactly. Just let it go.
Stop with the bullshit.
Let go of the salt and pepper.
Just let it go.
Let it go in. Just
Become more distinguished.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
and drink
a
stouts.
lot of women. Yeah, okay, drink stouts. A lot of women like the distinguished gentleman.
You know what? I'm face
Just
planting.
saying.
I'm face planting in a can of shoe polish when I get home. Because
Are you really? You're gonna look so
Stop,
weird.
Joe. Don't do it.
You're gonna look like Gomez Adams from the Adams family. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have like eyes.
no, I'm still gonna look like Uncle Fester. You kidding me?
Listen, you got a lot of these Italian guys that go out there. They put the
Oh, my
black in their hair.
God. Yeah.
And it's like, come on. Now.
Yeah, they're
Who are you
70,
trying to kid?
They're 75 and their hair is jet black.
Jet black. Come
Jet
on
black
now.
and
Who you trying to
green.
fool, huh?
Hey.
Hey, yo.
And they got the fake spray tan and all.
Dude, just grow old. Be old. It's okay. Here's
Listen, chicks dig it, man.
Yeah.
Chicks dig
Come
old.
on.
I mean, we're all in our 40s. Yes, you both are. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
92, yeah. So you haven't turned 50 yet.
Yeah, we're tickling 50, right?
Yeah, you're tickling 50. Yeah, you got the never mind by the grundle. But
Listen, there's no banana in this at all.
no, there's
No,
none.
I don't taste the banana either.
None at all. But you look at it like the 40s. You look at back in the 50s. Look at pictures of people in their 40s back in the 1950s. What did they look like?
Greasy black hair.
They looked like people that were ready for retirement.
Yeah.
They were bald. They were this and that. Like, I'm telling you, we're going to all live to 80s for our generation stuff. 80s
Thank
to
you.
90s are going to be,
Listen, I'll be happy to make 60.
well, you look good. So
Thank you. I
as long as you
appreciate
feel good, I'd rather look like you than this guy over here. But,
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh,
it. You know what? I feel pretty good, man. Thank
God
you.
damn.
Damn. Shots
Cannonball,
fired.
cannonball.
Yeah, no cannonball this episode, huh?
Well, it's probably not a good idea. We're being grown adults since we're so old. And we're
Wow.
thinking
We
about
got-
making wise choices, like not doing 100 shots when we're
We got
doing,
some high horsepower.
Yeah, if we're doing 10% and above beers, we probably shouldn't be doing seconds.
No, definitely not. I mean, I'm a good bourbon. I love a good bourbon once in a while, but no. If
Oh,
you're,
don't get me wrong, Tom.
I got some good bourbon.
we're drinking a lot of 10% stouts.
We'd
and
love
good
to have
rum.
you have the
rum's good too.
I got some Dominican rum, man.
We'd love to have
That
you have
dark stuff?
the
dark.
cannonball
A
experience.
little Imperial.
Yeah. But we're drinking a lot of high ABV beers, so mixing. That's what I did last night. I mixed a little bit. Went to Weehaw's first anniversary, had their pastry stout, which was excellent. 12%, had two of them because it was so good.
We have not made it there yet.
You still haven't made it to Weehaw?
No.
Weehaw
No.
Roasters and Brewery? Good. They would make fun of me all the time because I would come there more for coffee than I would for beer. But I work 8 minutes down the street, so you're right. There is no banana.
Did you like the beer?
I
did.
Yeah, there's not much banana in
Keg
this.
does not
There-
like banana.
There's not
in
a lot
beer.
of banana.
No, it's not a big banana.
I taste kind of the fake
Yeah.
banana flavor.
I do get the
You
but it's not
get some
super.
banana,
It's
but
light.
It's not exactly.
It's light. It's not enough to annoy the shit out of you.
It's palatable.
Not a bad beer.
Yeah.
I like it.
We were afraid you weren't going to like
You
this.
You're
like
trying to get me drunk, aren't you?
No, whatever.
I mean, doesn't he?
Whenever I see banana in a beer, I know Keg won't like it, so we got to try it on the show.
Right?
Just hear me
Sometimes.
flip out. See, I get it. I get it. I
It's
know
not a
what
fucking
you're-
beer.
I know what you're all about.
It's not a beer, man. It's not a fucking beer. What do you feel about the smoothie beers and the beers that aren't like?
Not a beer.
Here we go.
frick?
All right, so now it's late in
Come
the
on.
podcast. You've got me in a few.
Like you go to
stouts
12% and they have
in.
like
You got a few stouts in, so fuck New Park.
like Transcendent.
Yeah,
or
but
something
New
like that.
Park is supposed to be like
no, Transcend, but
like the
Eric's.
creme
I
de la
like
creme.
Eric, but does anybody? When was the last time you heard anybody talk about New Park?
I've never been there.
Well, online or anything like that. I don't know if you guys follow really the beer community, but no one talks about New Park anymore. And they were the Transcend. Not a Transcend. Wow, that's a weird word. Because there's a brewery called Transcend. They were the beginning of the slushy beer. And honestly, I don't think it's a style. Yeah, people like it. It brings a lot of people into the culture of I'm drinking craft beer. But like Skygazer makes beer, and that's great.
All right.
And I love
Women or men?
Taylor. What?
Women or men?
Both.
Really?
No. Yes, it does bring in more of a female demographic, but it does. But both people, like I've been a bottle shares and like, can't wait, dude. 450 North. I'm sorry, no woman is talking about 450 North, and everyone
No.
fucking drinks 450 North. And they trade, and those bottles. I'm sorry, not bottles. Those cans go for $20 a can secondary because people go nuts for them.
Never had one.
Yeah, well,
Don't want one.
Don't
Don't
want
care.
one. You want to know why?
I can care
Because
less.
it's not beer. It's not beer. It's literally. So I've always wanted to make a video online and do it and take a Jack's Abbey. Shout out to Jack's Abbey, you're sitting right in front of me.
Love Jack's Abbey.
Jack's Abbey's great. Take a Jack's Abbey blender of ice and put that and take frozen fruit from Trader Joe's, put it in a blender, Mix it, blend it, and that's what it is. That's why it's called a blender series, because it's not beer. And that's why it costs so much, because you're putting much fruit in this damn beer. It's not beer.
It's a puree.
It's a puree smoothie.
It's
a super fruity.
If they put on the can beer cocktail, I'd be okay with it, because it's not brewed beer. You brew a beer and then you add all this puree and juice. But you know what? People want it. And then you charge $8 to $9 a pint for it at a 5% beer with so much sugar in it. It's not brewed. Even with pastry stouts, they're getting a little crazy adding all these stuff. Just go back to plain Jane and use like the German law. 4 ingredients. That's it. And just
think about the diabetics.
Diabetes. Have all that. It's not beer. It's not
beer. Johnny,
it's not beer.
2 guys, not beer.
Right.
See, it's only going to grow from here.
It's not beer. I'm sorry.
It's not beer.
That's not the reason why I hate New Park, but I mean that's it's just not beer. It's not. Because I love Skygazer, and Skygazer and Taylor at Skygazer is an awesome person, and they make a good bit. And Transcend, Eric and Transcend are great people. They split off for whatever reasons why they had to split off, but they're good people, and that's what people want. But if you talk to Taylor at Skygazer, he wants to make. Dude, they made a table beer, 3.8% table beer.
He wants to make
amazing. Beer. He would go to. So, do you guys remember Park in New Haven before it became Via Haven after the pandemic?
No.
So, Mike from Micro opened a place called Park right next to Bar in New Haven, and it was called Park because it was an old parking garage.
Keg on bar.
Park at the bar.
Yeah, but it was the old parking garage.
Don't even start with the bar.
Yeah, but it was an old school craft beer place. Awesome. I mean, it would have Tatty Porter on it, but it would have old school English and German and everything. Nothing. The only IPA was on was Zero Gravity. It was barely an IPA, but it was all old glassware and it's a cool place. And he would go there with his girlfriend all the time. And I'm like, what are you doing here? You make slushy smoothies. He goes, dude, I love this style. I want to make this style, but I got to make money. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense. And that's what the masses want. They want that fruity, juicy, slushy, smoothie sour. And those are sours. They're not beer. You want a real sour? Go to OEC. Go to OEC and go, Tony, I want a real sour. And
another
he will
place we
give
haven't
you.
been.
Oh, you've never been to OEC?
Don't judge me.
Dude, technically we're in I'm sorry, we're in Huntington. This isn't the Valley.
We're in Huntington.
We're in Huntington.
This is the mean streets of Huntington.
This is Bushwood.
Actually, you know what? We were supposed to go with the Brewheads, and long story short, we didn't go.
Hey, Smails, $1,000 a slice in the woods.
But no, you should, guys. You walk into OEC. So you've never been to OEC, but have you seen pictures?
Oh, I've seen pictures. Yeah.
So it's literally walking into a European brewery. You walk in, you're like, what? Am I walking to another world? Because you drive in, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in like it's in a like not an industrial park, but a new area. And B United's there, and you just walk in, and you're like, I'm walking into a European brewery. It's like it's an old school style brewery, and they'll give you sours. You want wild fermented beer that actually is supposed to be sour, not let me just add puree to it and oh, this is a sour, or make a beer and it goes bad. Beer.
I don't want sours, man. Sours to me,
but I don't want sours either. I don't like sours. That's the whole point of stouts and sours that I did with.
It's a gimmick, man.
What I did with Cherokee years ago.
So to add to your wrestling,
here we go,
douchebaggery,
wrestling. He's wrestling stuff.
It's a gimmick.
Oh,
that's all it is. It's a gimmick.
Is it? Well, the slushies are a gimmick. I don't think the traditional stuff they've been making.
Sours are a gimmick too, man.
But they've been making for years. It's not a gimmick. The stuff they're making, I agree.
I mean, I've been drinking for a long time, and the fact that I just heard about sours, I don't know, maybe 7-8 years ago, maybe even less.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit longer.
Did you like what Airheads when you were a kid and Sour Patch Kids when you were a kid?
Right.
Well, that's the same thing. It's just the adult version now.
But the sour that I came across when it was starting to become a thing was Two Roads and Evil Twin.
Good beer, man. Beer.
What was it? Oh, shoot.
Think while you drink.
I can't remember because you're going to tell me and I'm going to hate myself. I should know. I remember they did a collab. It was from the Arctic.
It was a sea salt.
Yes. It was
It was a moss there was a sea moss. It was a sea salt. Anyway, that was delicious.
It was. Oh God, I remember.
I can't think of what it was.
I remember the label too and everything. I just.
I got the label in my head.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it was. But that was like out of the ordinary.
Yes.
That was like a really good
it was like a low ABV sea salt. Yes.
And
yes.
you got the salt, the sour. You got it, and you're like, wow, okay, that's pretty good.
It was a nice traditional.
And that was something
evil geyser, evil
something,
glacier,
something geist,
something. Yeah.
I forget what it was. Anyway,
I'm glad I got that part.
That was really good.
Yeah.
And the dude that was like, yeah, we just got this in the other day. You want to give it a try? I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And I was blown away by just the flavors that came through.
Because they made something that was traditional, and they had a little bit extra flavor to it.
But then you have all these other now breweries latching onto that, and they try to throw all these adjuncts into it. And it's like, all right, you blew it.
And even with me with stouts, like adjuncts, like stop with the adjuncts, dude. I don't need marshmallow, broccoli, ketchup.
That sounds amazing.
Put a little ketchup on there. We're good, man.
Hopes and dreams, my tears. I don't need 45 billion adjuncts.
I want a meatloaf IPA, man. Come on,
Ma, more meatloaf.
Meatloaf. What do you want? How do you like your meatloaf? You like the gravy or you like the ketchup?
So growing up, it was ketchup. I haven't had meatloaf in
years. Like that ketchup frosting, that real thick one?
Well, that's what traditionally you should be putting like the ketchup on top, spreading it and baking it, so it's like a nice like dehydrated ketchup, and then you put a little crust on it. I never put gravy. No, you put gravy on Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, yeah.
Desmond reminds me of the TV dinners.
Hi, children. Today we got some Salisbury steak.
And the uncooked brownie. Don't forget the corn.
You remember TV dinners?
It's corn. I remember TV dinners.
Speaking of TV dinners,
it's corn.
Has anybody seen the Jeffrey Dahmer?
Not yet. I've been told so many times to
I will
watch
it. I'm going to watch.
I need to watch it.
You got to watch it.
Really good.
Because I already did it.
I heard it's really creepy.
It is creepy. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
But it's really freaking creepy.
I'm still trying to. I got a few more episodes of Cobra Kai. So.
Oh, so good.
The season 5.
So good. I will not spoil.
No, don't spoil.
Don't spoil.
Yeah. I'm there. I'm been getting back on the bike, so I've been watching it while I'm on the bike. So I'm just doing like an episode here and there, like every day, instead of marathoning through it. So
such good shit.
I heard, dude, it's done a great. They've done a great job bringing nostalgia into it. So
we love nostalgia. We love beer. We got another one. We got a big finale beer coming up, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna try this one out. It's got all kinds of adjuncts, I believe.
Probably not, but not too many.
Well, I got no banana, so I'm good.
Yeah, he's good.
No banana.
He doesn't like banana in his mouth, so.
Or in the tailpipe.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. Maybe he likes banana in his tailpipe.
Hey, when the fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
What movie?
Yeah, you know it.
I know.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. Surge? It's Serge.
With a lemon twist.
It's Serge.
This is like fucking wrangling cats, man. Come on. Bunch of fucking retards. Come on. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Special.
Everybody's disapproval. Should have worshipped her sooner.
Did he say she's your giggle at the funeral?
Something like that.
Something like that, I guess.
Why would you be laughing at a funeral?
Maybe he had a few stouts.
Wow. You don't pick up chicks at a funeral? It's another movie reference.
Tom M.
is here.
Mom, more meatloaf.
I was going to say it, but I'm like, I'll let him say it.
I know, you gave me the look.
I saw it. I'm like, all right, let him
let him Amen.
Wedding Crashers, one of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Tom M.
Oh, that's a good version. Who does this?
That would be Cometa.
Cometa.
Cometa. I don't know.
Cometa doing the Take Me to Church.
I have no clue who Cometa is. So
We do.
I bet you do.
Live at 5, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Cometa also does our theme song to the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, Tom.
Uh-oh, here we go. Now
Sound
the
like
hard-hitting
Michelle.
questions.
Well, not hard hitting. Just that surprised me. I saw a post on the old social media that you went to your first ever concert.
First ever concert on my 43rd birthday.
Wow.
Your first ever concert.
First ever official, I would consider a concert, and I've actually talked to people that are concert connoisseurs, and I'm like, what is a concert? I've been to Toad's Place. I don't consider that a concert because Toad's Place is small.
Whoa. That's still a concert.
Wait,
No.
wait. No. That's a concert.
I don't.
That's a
consider-
concert.
No.
Who did you see at Toast Place?
A local band. You're from Shelton. Hubinger Street.
Hubie, man.
Hubie, man.
Hubie's a concert, man.
No, that's not a
Yeah.
concert because I've also
Man,
seen him at a
Hubie.
local bar, so that doesn't count. I've known cousin Casey, my buddy Darren, from where he graduated a year.
Casey's your cousin?
After no, Casey's not my cousin. Darren is Darren's cousin Casey, but we call him cousin Casey.
Hubie, man. Hubie.
That's one of the few jam bands I actually like, and I love Huber Street. Like anytime I actually they do something,
They
I'm
pop
like,
up every now and then.
Yeah, but I've seen them at Toad's Place. But other than that, I've never been.
I've seen them all over the place.
I don't. I consider a concert a big venue that can hold thousands of people. That you're actually sitting there with a crowd of people. I like more intimate settings, so I've never actually been to like a concert. And I'm not a big music person. I am, but I'm not. I'm not enough where I could go spend my money on. Excuse me.
All right, what do you do when you're driving? Do you listen to the radio or do you listen to...
Podcasts, actually.
All right.
Now I do. Usually listen to sports talk radio, but now it's mostly podcasts. And then music, I don't know. It's weird because I'm also a person that does karaoke events for charity and stuff like that. So like music is involved, but I just don't. I don't know.
And what's your go-to karaoke again?
Oh God, it's Stone. Well, I haven't done Stone Temple Pilots in a while, but I usually do. Like I'll do Stone Temple, I'll do Billy Joel, I'll do Tenacious D, which was my actual first concert.
All right, that's it.
In Bridgeport when they played in Bridgeport. Yeah,
In the hefty bag.
you know, when I saw them they were doing the tour and they said, on September 14th, they're being in Bridgeport. I'm like, dude, it's my birthday. I cannot not go see the D. The D.
Jack Black is kind of a dick.
How? Like personally, have you ever met him? I don't know.
No, but just things I've seen of him, I just kind of get this dick vibe from him.
Really? But I mean, people get a dick fry from me, so.
Yeah, you're Tom M, though.
But it was a great concert. It was, you know what?
I know you're
honestly,
a pussycat, so that's all right.
What's up, pussy? Oh no, we're not doing Tom Jones. Wow, that was just like not. That was perfect.
Some bad karaoke right there.
But yeah, no, I'm not.
Karaoke.
So my buddy Bill and my friend Lisa, they always make fun of me, like you concert. They're big concert. You see Bill Stein go to concerts all the freaking time. He's like,
Oh, sure he does.
everything,
Absolutely.
and like he's yelled at me, like, come on down, come on this, come on. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just don't want to be around a crowd of people who try to listen to music. I'd rather be in a local, intimate.
Oh,
setting.
how did you feel when you were there?
It was great because it was wide open. It was a great vibe. This and that. People weren't on top of each other. Like I see these concerts, and I guess like these big people going to what is it? Oh God, well, not Woodstock. Touring the not the Vibes. What was the big concert that would always come around with like 50 billion bands that it would tour all the time?
Mayhem?
No.
Ozfest?
Ozfest is one of them.
Radio 104?
The Lilith Fair?
No, I had thought about Lilith Fair, but I'm not going to say that. That's never mind. What was it? The Warp Tour. The Warp Tour would go around.
Oh, Vans Warp Tour, yeah.
And they would go around, and I'm looking at like these people are literally like there's 10,000 people and literally
311.
in this small little cube, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to sit there and enjoy the music. Like if you got that vibe that you need to be on top of everyone and do that, that's great. That's not my vibe.
Oh man, I like being right up there in the front.
other
man.
ones?
Now, I want to sit back, relax, enjoy the music, listen to the band play and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Well, Keg Kettles and myself will be at the Judas Priest concert coming up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And my boy, too.
Yeah. We're taking our sons to the...
Oh, really?
That's it, man.
Judas Priest.
And Queensryche.
Queensryche is opening up.
Yeah.
There was one concert I should have went to probably before this was not Rush.
You ain't gonna see a Rush no more.
No, not Rush. Holy shit! Why can I not remember the band right now?
Because you've been drinking a lot of stout.
That's true.
It's a lot of stout.
Bassist.
He slaps at the bass.
Sings. God.
I'm gonna pour
Pig
this
Soda. They were doing a Rush tribute. Why can I not? Everyone was
Primus.
Primus. Thank you.
I saw them in New York.
They were playing in Woodbridge. They played at the Oakdale, which is now Chevrolet. Whatever they played. It
was a while ago.
They played. It was they delayed it because of the whole pandemic, and and I was like, I would be interested in that because I like Rush, and I like Primus. So, and they're playing all Rush songs with the Primus vibe, and I'm like,
I saw them at the Capitol with my son.
Yeah,
Capitol in New York, and it was okay.
Yeah, okay.
Look at the pour, man. This is thick.
Their first set was a lot of obscure Primus songs that even my son was like, I can't believe they played the stuff. And then their second set was all Rush.
Okay.
And that's where I've seen Primus before, but let me tell you something. To hear them play the Rush is just amazing. I was a fan. Les Claypool was on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've always been a big Rush fan. I mean, it's unique. It's different. His voice was so different than anyone else. It's like I think, and maybe I'm wrong with saying this, but I think a lot of people agree. Codeine and Camera is probably the Rush of our time.
Oh man,
Who's that?
he sounds just like Geddy Lee.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever close your eyes
Yes.
and listen to Codeine and Cambria,
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Codeine and Camera is? See, I'm not even a big
see.
music person, but they're such oh my god, their
But-
songs are very epic and very comic booky, and they do a
But
whole
if you
graphic.
close your eyes and
Yeah.
listen, you would hear Geddy Lee
You do
coming through.
You
his
so
voice.
hear Geddy Lee because it's their unique voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. The first time I heard him, I was like, "Wow, are they like a Rush cover band?"
Yeah.
Just because of how his highs are high.
Yeah.
Just like Geddy Lee, it's crazy. Yeah, I definitely agree.
But yeah, no, not many concerts, not much music. Karaoke all the time. Let's go. I'll do stupid.
That's
stupid
your
shit.
wheelhouse, huh?
I'll do stupid shit for karaoke. Hey, when people make fun of me,
Can
they're
you
like,
actually sing, or you just fuck around up there?
I mean, I don't know. Everyone hates their own voice, so you don't know. But people told me that I sing really
hate
good,
mine.
and then I also have friends go, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up! You sound horrible." But I'll do Weird Al, and Christmas time I do Weird Al Christmas. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Wow, that looked like it hurt. Ooh, right on the funny bone.
Drinking beer.
This is what happens. You drink too many stouts.
That was not funny on my funny bone.
What are we drinking now?
So now I got another Barrel Souls, and this is the Heath Bar. So it's called Dropping Bars. It's an Imperial Stout with Heath Bar.
It smells nutty.
It does smell nutty.
It's nice.
Again, this
roasted,
is
nutty
last year. It's a year old. It's 11%.
Wow.
Yeah, you could. When I was pouring this, you could just smell the toffee and the
Just
heat.
you taste. It's like someone turned a Heath Bar candy bar into just like a syrup.
Yeah.
And just
Oh, it's got a little bit of raisiny to it, so it's just getting a little old.
I got the raisin on the back end.
Yeah, that means it's not a bad flavor, but it just means it's aging. So it is a year old.
Raisin,
so
you say?
Raisin is a big aged flavor.
On the back end,
So it's like a chunky bar more than a Heath Bar, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, a chunky bar. What was the last time you had a chunky bar?
I've had it.
God,
Yeah.
the silver wrapping with the red letters. Yeah,
Chunky
I hated
bar's
it
so
because it had
good.
raisins in it, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want raisins in my friggin'.
Peanut raisins?
I don't want raisins anything except my raisin brand. That's all I want. Raisin.
What about a scone?
A scone? Ooh,
A nice
Nice
raisin
solid
scone.
scone with some raisins.
no, I like my scones with chocolate.
How about a blueberry scone?
No, I don't know.
This is good.
This is good.
This is hearty.
What's a good stout to go with a steak? Like a nice medium rare,
Where did that come from?
like a ribeye or medium rare.
No.
You want to drink stout with that? What do you have? A nice red wine.
I have a nice fine Chianti with some fava beans. We're just gonna movie quote the whole entire time. I told you, buckle up.
What food goes with stout?
I mean, more desserts than anything. I mean, like stouts are more coffee forward and more chocolate and stuff like that. So you want desserts with your stout, like I said, Cool Beans, 6% oatmeal coffee stout. I'll drink that with anything. But but beer does pair well with food, but usually stouts are more paired with dessert, not with the main
That was
meal.
sweet.
Very sweet.
Definitely sweet.
It's super sweet, man.
I like it, though.
Yeah,
that
again,
really-
this is from Barrel Souls.
This
so.
might be my favorite of the night so far.
Really more than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were at midnight, talking about this Heath Bar. Ooh, Heath Bar. Ooh, midnight. The table jumped up a little bit.
I have to
So
have that Heath Bar, man.
You saw that too, huh? That
I'm
table
not-
did move, and I'm
it
like,
did.
did the table just move?
Yeah, a little bit. It
Hey,
jumped
it
up.
is-
He got
it is-
excited.
It is spooky season, man.
It is. Yeah, well, keep the spooky in your pants, okay?
Listen,
no one wants to get scared.
this
right now.
apartment is clean.
It's clean.
I'm just telling you.
That's it, man. We had a witch.
I know for a fact this apartment is clean.
we had an eclectic witch come and clean
Oh, really?
the studio. Yeah.
the
Really?
chakra.
Did they burn sage?
Oh no, she hit you did it with a tuning fork.
A tuning fork? Really?
And there was some form of gem. It was like a big rock that she clanked that on.
What?
And she went around. She was like,
All right, I gotta ask. You guys believe in that stuff?
no.
No, but that was our guest. So
It's
we had to-
entertaining. No, I
we had to let
understand.
her
It's
do-
entertaining. Yeah. So do
Listen.
you believe the Earth is flat?
No. Here's something, too. When she goes, wow, your apartment is actually clean. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I fucking cleaned it myself this
Yeah, I
afternoon.
vacuumed yesterday.
I cleaned it. I know. I sanitized. I'm good to go. I'm just saying.
Remember the movie Modern Problems?
Modern problems.
Chevy Chase. I looked that one up.
No.
That's a good one.
When was that?
Well, I don't know. But remember Nell Carter had the demon dust and she put it all around the room and
Nell Carter.
Nell Carter.
God rest her soul.
and
What-
Chevy,
what is
Chevy
it?
Chase snorted it up
Give Me
like it was
Back-
cocaine.
Was it Nell Carter? Give me back something back.
Oh, give me a
Give me a
break.
break.
Give me a
Give me
break.
a break. Give me a
That's it.
break.
Give me a break.
Give me a
Yeah,
break.
Nell Carter, give me a break. Wow, we're old.
And the father was Dolph something.
Ziggler? What?
That
Oh.
wasn't Dolph.
It was
Dolph
Dolph.
Lundgren either.
Dolph
No.
Lundgren?
It
How
was,
many
it
Dolphs
was-
do you know?
Two as far as I know.
Yeah, I know.
We mentioned them both.
the father was Dolph something.
Dolph something. Wow.
Anyway, that was a great because
me a break.
who had the breakout in there?
From Give Me a Break.
Joey Lawrence.
Joey Lawrence.
Joey
yeah.
Lawrence, yes.
Oh, my God, Joey Lawrence. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Remember
was
when?
nuts.
Remember when? No one's gonna give a shit about this, but remember when Nell Carter put the vacuum cleaner in the fish tank?
Oh, God, I do remember that, yeah.
Give me a break.
So,
oh, by the way, what there's whatever my I'm drunk. My smart TV.
I'm drunk.
What?
I was looking at some channel on my smart TV has every episode of the A-Team and every episode of the Different Strokes.
Oh, my God,
So I can
really?
relive my '80s childhood watching those.
That is hilarious. Do you remember the show where Leonardo DiCaprio broke out in?
Oh shit, I kind of do, but it's not.
What would we do, baby,
without us?
What would we do, baby, without us? Come on.
That was with
Alan
Alan
Thicke.
Alan Thicke.
What the hell was it called?
It was Michael J. Fox.
No,
No, I'm sorry. That's
No.
Family Ties. Sorry.
That was Family Ties. You're right.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Come on. I know the show.
God. Oh,
It was
what was
his
his
breakout.
someone's listening to us right now.
He
and
was
screaming
he
it out
was
the fucking name.
he was an orphan. that
Oh,
they
that's
took
right. He
in.
was. He
Yeah.
was.
I can't remember. You know it, right?
I know it. That's why I'm saying it.
Right.
All right,
My
tell
brain's
us.
gonna explode.
Growing Pains.
Growing Pains.
Part of the TGIF lineup.
And the mom, what was her name? She was a hot mom too.
Meredith Stewart Beck. No,
No, that was Family Ties.
That's Family Ties. I know it's Family Ties. I mean, it was the same concept.
And it wasn't Judith Light because that was from
That
what?
was Who's the Boss?
Who's the Boss?
Based in
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Yeah, Fairfield.
Based in
yeah.
Westport, I thought. No,
No, Fairfield.
was it Fairfield?
I think it was Fairfield. Yeah.
I mean, they did have that road. They driving in on 15, but
What's
You know,
is it the
as
same
I-
thing? Westport, Fairfield.
well,
that's all I'm
pretty
saying.
much. No,
but you know
Westport
what?
has more money.
I watch Who's the Boss now.
Yeah.
It angers me. Tony Danza pisses me off
Why is that?
Why is that? Yeah.
because of AOOA. He's just a
Hey.
dope,
Well, he was a housekeeper. Hello.
right? But it's just so slapsticky, stupid.
Well, that was the whole point of it.
I know.
And Mona, the mom.
Now, yeah,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Kate's favorite show is The Love Boat.
The Love Boat.
I don't know about my favorite, but
You know, there's a new Love Boat
What's
coming out.
Oh, Yeah, I saw that on
exciting
CBS.
and
It's
new?
going to be reality based.
Yeah.
That's hacky, man.
Hey, very hacky.
That's like the actual Love
It's
Boat.
got Rebecca Romaine Stamos and the
Does
fat,
it really?
Oh, and her husband.
her husband, the fat kid from Stand By Me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I love it how he's the fat kid from Stand By Me.
He was
Well,
the
he
fat
was.
kid. He's
He
skinny
was
now.
I understand that, but then he made. Remember Sliders?
No, I don't remember Sliders.
Yeah, I remember Sliders.
Oh, Sliders was great in the first season, and then they just went off weird premises and like going back in time and changing. I'm like, no,
Well, isn't it all part of Sliders? Weird premise.
it was, but it was. I don't know. It just didn't excite me. Now they're coming back out with NBC's coming back out with Scott Bakula's show.
Oh, equilibrium.
Not Equilibrium.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah, Equilibrium. Quantum Leap. Very good. Yeah, Quantum Leap. I saw that. I'm like, why are you rebooting this?
Because they have nothing.
Well, because Hollywood does not know how to write anymore.
Because
There's no good
Hollywood
movies.
sucks.
Yeah, they're not making good movies anymore. They're not doing anything.
They're a bunch of crazy Scientologists.
Well, that's beside the point. But yes, but like no one's coming,
Anyway.
no one's coming out with anything. Like you get the Marvel series and stuff like that, but no one's like. I'm waiting for Christopher Nolan to come out with another good movie. You know, like another.
There is no
banger.
creativity.
There's no creativity. They're just like, let's put out this stupid shit that's going to make $400-500 million and we're happy.
Because people are nostalgic and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll watch it.
Well, I mean, that's what we do. We are nostalgic.
I love my MTV, man.
Oh, yeah. MTV doesn't even play music videos anymore.
No.
I know, but talk about Kennedy.
Kennedy's
is
on
like
Fox
this,
News.
Is this Republican conservative now? I love it.
Really?
Absolutely.
I didn't. I
Watch
thought
Gutfeld.
I thought she fell off the face of the earth.
No, she's on.
Do you watch The King of Late Night? Gutfeld?
Oh, he is the king of
He's
late
the King of
night,
Late
too.
Night.
I don't watch any of that.
Yeah, watch Gutfeld.
Gutfeld?
Oh, Gutfeld is awesome.
No matter where you stand politically, it's a funny show.
It's a
Yeah.
funny show.
I don't know, but yeah,
This is like drinking candy.
yeah. What's a Heath Bar? I mean, it's a Heath Bar.
Hello.
Hello,
Ding dong.
It's
hello.
called Dropping Bars. I mean, you know.
So good, so good. I think we have one more.
I think Tom M was trying to get me drunk.
Tom was trying to get us drunk. We do have a finale beer, right?
Listen, I try to get everyone drunk. Like, let's go stout season. I'm like, have you met this many stouts in one sitting? No.
No, I don't think we have anything beers in one sitting.
Well, listen, he told us the other day. He's like, listen, I'm coming for you.
Yeah,
boys.
Tom's coming and we're drinking.
I'm coming for the jugular. Like, you know, what my average podcast is, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 hours all day.
About
You're
a
not
week.
getting
24
that here.
hours, you know, no. We take a nap in between,
We're trying to keep you steady.
you know, we're just trying to feel dead air while you're, trying to find a song.
Keep talking. Tom. Keep
I
talking.
mean,
Keep talking. Tom, tell me more about this beer.
Come on, John. You can do it. Come on.
so this beer is, what the, just out of nowhere.
Like a little punk music, right?
A little punk music.
They're good, man.
Not,
Damn broads.
not CM Punk music, so. Because I'm tired, I'm old, and I work with children.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many people are going to get that reference out there?
Me.
You are.
I'm slow.
Well, we know you're slow.
And that's when they grow on.
Oh, yeah. Beer, man, beer.
Yeah. Well, we drank a ton of stouts, and I think we have our main event stout. We had a bottle of stout that was sitting on the table for, I say, how long?
A year, if not more.
About a year, yeah.
It's not technically a stout, it's a porter, but that's okay. It's in the same family.
All right.
I got that judgy eyes.
It's not a sour.
Okay, yeah,
Or a
that's
Slurpee
fine.
or
I'm not looking at you.
Slurpee. Now, you're not looking at me, but I see the judgy eyes already.
John, you looking at him? I'm not looking at him. You looking at him? I'm not sure.
Not at all.
Who's looking at Tom?
No one wants to look at me. I don't want to look at me.
I'm not looking at him either.
So we have, what is this?
It's a Imperial
Oh, it's a barrel aged. Oh God.
barrel aged maple.
Barrel-aged maple
Imperial
porter.
maple cream porter. Creamy.
It sounds like a dessert and something that I'll get you really screwed up all at once.
Yeah. It
Probably go good with pancakes.
is 11%.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, that's low for what we were doing tonight.
Gangster.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta make pancakes and dump some of this on some pancakes.
All right, I'll do it.
Some nice crispy pancakes. Some nice golden brown pancakes.
Golden brown.
Tom, an expert at pouring beer.
A nice little head.
Oh, look at that. Smooth.
Listen to that sizzle.
Wow.
That is feisty.
Beer's making noise. That's insane. That beer made that noise?
Yeah. The little AMSR for all your people that like to listen to this.
There are people that like to listen to this too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, hope they're not like doing anything crazy on the other end. But
Hey, how you doing? This is Tom M, and you're listening to Stout Season Radio. 105.3 on your AM dial.
I got stiffy on that one.
What was that?
Anyway.
What was that on SNL? They used to do that. Was it SNL?
Sweaty balls?
Sweaty balls.
That was sweaty balls.
That was sweaty balls.
On a gosh darn.
Balls, man, balls.
I love it. Every podcast I do, it's so random. Like I just love just vibing with it. The 2 hosts or 3 hosts or 7 hosts or 12 hosts or whatever it is, and just have
Good,
fun
huh?
with it. Is it still good as you remember?
It's good.
Yeah.
Taste that, Tom. Let's see what Tom has to think. Tom is the expert of beer and stouts. But this is a porter, so don't judge
Yeah,
it.
but that's okay.
Sweet.
Oh, definitely bourbon forward. Very bourbon forward. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good bourbon.
That's
Whatever they
gangster.
use for that, the barrel of the bourbon, it's very good. Oh, I like that.
Good maple, man. Good maple.
I don't get much maple though.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But not a lot.
No.
Wow, that's good. It's light too.
Tom's going to take a picture of the bottle.
I can take a picture of everything. You got everything there.
Tom doing a well job of documenting his time at Beer Man Beer.
Ooh, that sounded good right there. I heard you swallow.
You know,
These mics are, your equipment here is very good. It picks up everything. You have to talk very soft.
sounds so
SAWFT,
we-
surfed.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
I'm going for more.
More beer.
Hey, just remember you can't teach that, okay?
I remember.
Teach what?
Exactly. You don't get it. You don't get the reference.
Remember.
Remember, I'm
Because
just
I'm
going
not a fucking wrestling nerd.
Wow.
So,
Ooh, I think that was shots fired.
I know.
You're damn right. It's shots fired.
Were they real shots or fake shots? Because
Well, it's wrestling, so it's fake shots
gotta be
probably.
fake shots.
Well, it's kayfabe shots,
I'm a heel, man. Come on.
You're not a
Get on
heel.
sale.
You're not a heel.
He's Darth Vader. Man.
He's Darth Vader. Yeah, no, it's good. Very bourbon forward. I like it.
Good beer.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those. If you're not having a bourbon at the fire and a cigar, you're having this
Yeah,
one.
we should have a cigar. We think we need to have a cigar.
We could.
I got some.
We should have one on the way out.
I got some Dominicans and I got some not so Dominicans.
And not so Dominicans. Got any
I got
Cubans?
some wood tips. No Cubans.
Any
No
Americans?
Any Americans with the Connecticut
No,
rappers?
Dominicans.
With those Connecticut rappers?
Any USAs?
No, Dominicans.
Any patriotic
Dominicans.
stogies?
Dominicans.
All right, so apparently this might be the last segment we're doing here because we're reaching about 2 hours.
Yeah, what we do is we go through what we
Holy
had.
moly, we are reaching 2 hours.
I'm watching because I know I can go for. I can go.
I know. I don't even think we talked about all the things we wanted to talk
No,
about.
like I said, we call it in the ring.
All right.
I told you. You're,
But what I'd like to hear
Let's go.
about a little bit.
Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna do. Let's go. Rapid fire.
All right,
Boom, boom, boom.
I want to hear a little about the charity work you do.
So, most of the stuff I do is for Closer to Free. It's a Smilo Cancer Center in Yale New Haven Hospital. We are Team Craft Beer, based out of New England Brewing Company. Marty Giuliano is our captain. He's been doing Team Craft Beer. Team Sierra Nevada is in the beginning. He's been doing this it's been 11 years of beer. This year, officially, we hit $1 million for the team raised. So that's over the 11 years. We've done, I don't know the official total this year, but we just did under $250,000 this year. Our biggest total was $250,000 as a team raised. So all that goes to, a lot of people don't understand what Smilo does. So I always say St. Jude's. Everyone knows what St. Jude's does because I think St. Jude's
I donate.
Yeah.
Monthly.
To St. Jude's?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone knows what St. Jude's does. It's a non-profit. It all pays for all the patients, all the doctors, all the workers and stuff like that. So it's Smiley Cancer Center, Yale, New Haven. I do that. The next charity I do is for Jamal, is the Sacred Heart for scholarship for brewing science for an African-American student. So I donate to that. I do something usually when I do the bottle raffles in the winter. So I'll do 12 Days of Stoutmas, which will be before Christmas. I'll do all the 12% barrel-aged beers after Christmas because usually they release one just before New Year's. And this year it's going to look like about 24 barrel-aged bottles I'll be raffling off in one shot that someone's going to win. Literally $600 worth of bottles.
Wow.
Barrel-aged bottles that are literally, people know that I have everything at house, and they're offering me $70 to $100 per bottle. And I'm like, no, I'm not selling them. I'm going to raffle. I have my own set that I want to drink, but I'm going to raffle off a set there. So that's going to be in the winter. I also, Barclays has a member society, which I haven't raffled off yet because I just haven't found the time to do the fun videos and posting and stuff. Barclays has a Dimension of Time. It's their 6 barrel-aged bottle set. I'm lucky enough to be a member of that, so I'm going to raffle off a set of those. And I have other stuff that I'm going to raffle off. And then hopefully 2023, I'm going to start doing events again. So more karaoke events, stouts and sours, hopefully with Cherokee Sour Slayer from Alvarium. We want to do that. We've talked. Just fun events where people are going to go, have fun, buy beer, donate money, help other people's causes. Because I'm tired of watching quote-unquote influencers have to make money, and this is my job. Like, you know what? I am very appreciative in the beer community that I got thrust into this beer community, which I didn't want to be, but I became a faux celebrity, people call it.
A faux celebrity.
An influencer.
An
influencer. I rather do it for good and help other people out. I love how you had the pinky up on that one.
So you're not a dick,
Yeah,
Tom.
but talk about helping people out. So during COVID, back in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
You did something really awesome for quite a few people.
Yeah.
And that was rent.
Yeah, so what I did is I still had a job. Still worked full time, wasn't losing hours at Trader Joe's, and everyone had to sit at home. And it's a lot of my friends in the beer community and restaurant and bar community lost their jobs. So I did two things. Nebco came out with from Connecticut came out with a stout. A whiskey was barrel aged in Stout Trooper barrels. So I ended up going to Amity Wine Spirits, and they said, "Oh yeah, we got bottles." So I bought 2 bottles. I kept one for myself and raffled one off. Made I think $2,000 off of that in raffle, and not 2,000, maybe 1,000, I can't remember. And I ended up, literally a friend of mine gave me a website where you can go tip bartenders during quarantine. And I literally ended up randomly picking people and just tipping people in the Hartford County area, half of it, and then I started tipping people that I actually knew for bars and places I went to, breweries, and I started just giving people $50, $100 randomly, here. Then, on top of that, I decided to make a shirt, which was the Chive font, live on, chive on, or whatever their slogan is, but the Chive font.
We got them.
So it said, stay home and stout season. Mm-hmm. Made a shirt. Sold 100 of those shirts.
I have one.
Yep, plus donations. And made $2,100 and donated. And I was gonna, and I said, where am I giving this to? I thought I was going to get people in the industry. And I'm like, you know what? And one of my friend, Bill Icon, Fitterin, he's like, why don't you pay someone's rent? And I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea.
That's solid, man.
Yeah. So I figured, I was like, all right, I broke it down, $700, and paid 3 people $700 during April and May. Give them $7 just to pay their rent because maybe they were working, but they weren't getting as many hours because they were a bartender and they honestly, no one was coming in and tipping them, and help their business out. And I gave the last one was the Drunk Alpaca. I gave them $700, and because they were losing business because
I watched it.
Yeah, I didn't even tell them, and I was the funny thing I did it live stream it because I didn't tell them, and I was hoping I made a post and I'm like, hey, I'm going to give it out this day and this, and they follow what I do. And I was hoping they would follow, like, where's Tom going to give this rent? And I'm literally sitting in my car outside their business, and then I walk in. Not a clue. And I'm like, here you go. I'm like, Tom, what are you doing here? Why is your phone pointing towards us? And I would go visit them all the time when I get a haircut because they were in Shelton, and my barber was in Shelton. And now they're like, wait, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, well, guess what? You're getting $700 to pay your rent because, they're a business that was, done by the beer community. They're making snacks with Connecticut branded beer or whiskey or whatever. And they weren't selling snacks anymore because no one was going to the tap room. So, they got to try to keep their business afloat too. So, yeah. So everything I just look at, I've been given this great gift of being an quote unquote influencer. And, I want to give back and make sure that other people benefit from it because I don't need to. I have a great job. But I enjoy doing this podcast, or enjoy going and just sitting at a bar and having a beer with someone and having a good conversation. I don't need, yeah, we all need extra money and stuff like that. But you know what? If I can help other people, let's help other people about it.
So you're not a dick after all, right?
Exactly.
Not a dick at all.
No, Tom's not a dick.
He's an awesome guy. Listen, he loves to push people's buttons.
Yes.
Well, that's the fun part. Hey, like I said, you got a peer persona.
You are a ball breaker.
I will say I don't like the word influencer. I'm a beer personality.
Yes.
Not a craft beer advocate.
No, I like fuck IPAs. No.
Well, it all depends because it depends on who you talk to that we would think as an influencer,
Or perhaps an aficionado.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, we're a craft beer advocate.
But I look at people,
All right, whatever,
in the world,
A stout connoisseur.
and they look at like, oh, I know better than anyone else. I'm like, no offense, if I'm not listening to Max Finance, who is a now Master Cicerone, or Emma Saunders, who's,
oh yeah, I saw that.
yeah, well, Max finally got the Master Cicerone. Emma M is Pikes and Panels. She does a lot of other things, but both of their palates are amazing. You know what? The only two people I'm going to listen to, and there's a few other people that actually have great palates. I'm going to listen about beer. Everyone else is like, I've drank all these beers and I have a great palate. I'm like, no, you're just an alcoholic, just like all of us.
We drink beer, we taste it, we feel good about it. All right.
I am never going to tell you that you need to drink this beer. I will tell you that I love it, and you make your own decision.
You know what? You make a good point because we collectively have, Johnny may like a beer, I may not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, the feedback we've gotten from other people regarding that beer, wow, yeah, I get, there's counterpoint.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Influencers tell you need to drink this, you need to have this, you need to do whatever. Like me, I just post what I like. And if you want to follow what I like and you want to, oh, wow, Tom, no stouts, I better go drink that. That's fine. But I'm never going to say you need to have this. You need to have this. I drink IPAs. They're good. They're decent. Not my favorite. I'm not going to go crazy about them. Lagers, sure. I like them.
Jack's Abbey.
Yeah, Jack's Abbey. Jack's Abbey is probably one of the best lagering breweries in the fucking world.
Yep.
Plain Jane, simple.
Absolutely.
I go into that tap room and
the tap room is amazing.
Yeah,
what a great tap room.
I dare you to find a bad beer there at Jack's Abbey. You can't because they just make really good beer.
Smoking a ham.
Yeah. Oh,
So good.
smoking a ham.
So good.
Oh, so good. Smoked beers.
Good
Smoked
beer.
meat. But yeah, no, I'm never going to tell anybody you have to drink something. Or I'm going to, like, someone tells me, hey, should you post this and this? I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I've gotten stuff that are influencer stuff like, hey, post this on social media, hashtag this and this. I'm like, if I don't like it, I'm not posting it. I'm not. And like, you can't buy me. Like, if I enjoy it and I want to drink it, then I'm going to post about it because I want to see you successful. I want to see that person, sell their beer. That's all it is.
Smoke and Dagger is also another.
Oh, Smoke and Dagger.
Such a good beer.
All right, shall we go through our beers? And, Do we remember the first one we had?
Not even close.
Not even close. I don't remember either.
That's like 50 beers from me.
Oh, well, I think the stout's got us pretty hammered.
Come on. You want to go through all the beers? Because I got
Come
them
on,
all.
Tom.
You
Come
got
on,
Tom's
Tom.
got them all. Let's go through them.
All right. So we started with, we're not going to start with our actually just drinking beer. So we started with Screwed from, I can't even remember no.
And see, it was funny
That was
when you had said, when I talked to you, you're like, oh, yeah,
I said I got screwed.
you got screwed. And I was like,
screwed.
oh, man, he didn't get it. But in fact, you did because I didn't know the name of the
David
beer
was Screwed. Yeah.
was Screwed.
Yeah. No, we started with Screwed for Problem Solved, their 4th anniversary beer. And then we did Cookie Monster, which was from Barrel Souls. Then Olmec from Broadbrook. Then we did the Bakery, which was the Banana Nut Muffin. And then we did the Heath Bar from, Dropping Bars, the Heath Stout from Barrel Souls. And then we did this last one, which is, I'm not even going to pronounce.
That would be
Tupper Lake,
Raquette
New
River.
York.
Yeah.
All right.
Raquette, I don't even know.
Raquette River.
Raquette River, thank you. Raquette River Brewing, the Imperial Maple Cream Porter. So that was all the beers we had. Everything was just over 9%.
And solid, man. Solid.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty solid, man. Is there anything you didn't like?
No, I liked every one of them.
Even the banana one.
Yeah, because there wasn't that much banana. So.
Thank you, Tom. Yeah, not enough banana to make me go, yeah, it's all right. It's all good. I'm going solid.
Solid.
Johnny.
Solid all the way down, man. What do you think, Tom? Anything you didn't like? Or
No, everything was good.
Everything
Everything was
good.
really good. You know, it's when it's all stouts, it's always good.
It's all stouts. It's all about the stout. Tom brings the clout to the stout.
Clout to the stout.
That's it. Tom, where can people find you?
That's his next shirt, by the way.
I thought about it. I'm still thinking
Oh,
about
no,
it.
he's yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Clout for the
It's
stout.
working.
The mouse
It's
is going
working.
in the wheel.
You know,
working.
the hamster's running. Where to find me? If you want to find me, it's Always Stout Season on Facebook. It's Always Stout Season on Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I just have a personal Twitter. If you want to follow me personally, it's CoolBeans316. Yeah, look out if you follow in CD Beer Drinkers or any Connecticut beer group or some beer groups. I post all my raffles or any events I'm doing. Look out for Stout. 12 Days of Stout Miss, which will come around Christmas time, where I raffle off random cans and bottles of stouts. All goes to charity, all for pretty much closer to free, but any other charity I'm working with. 12% I'll raffle that off at the beginning of the next year. Probably 24 bottles of all their barrel-aged stouts, which, like I said, it's a net regular retail value of $600, but probably I wouldn't be surprised it's like $2,000 for that set if you had to buy it secondary.
Whoa.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
And then next year I will be trying to do more events for charity. It's not stout related, just regular events, karaoke, fun tap takeovers at breweries and stuff like that, which, you know what, try to go to a brewery and have a good time and spend money and do it for a good cause, If you're looking for merch, it's alwaysstoutseason.com. I have hats, shirts, gaiters, a whole bunch of stuff on there if you're looking for stout related merch. And yeah, contact me. I still have stuff in my car from old stuff that I have. If you want to buy a Tom M. Steiny 2020 campaign shirt, I have those. I still sell for charity. I have a ton because we broke even on that one, but that's fine. That was more for fun than anything. Hey, if ye can run for president or Kanye West, so can I. So,
Well, no doubt. Don't get. I'm sorry.
blah, 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 blah.
All right, Keg Kettles and myself will be at the Judas Priest concert, so we'll tell you all about that on the next episode. And Keg, where else can we find you?
Smoke in the Valley.
Smoke in the Valley, definitely. We'll be there.
October 29th.
I think everybody's going to be wearing costumes, except
Not me.
I think we're going to go as ourselves.
We're going
Well,
as
that's
Beerman
scary.
Beer.
Well, that's
We're gonna
scary
go
enough.
as
That's scary.
Hey, we're going as Beerman Beer.
That's it,
Come
man.
on.
That's scary enough as it is. I mean, I'd be scared if you dressed up as if I dressed up as you guys. So
That's it.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you, Tom, and we hope to have you on again.
Hey, it only took, what, 2 years?
Yeah, a
So-
long time, I know. So another 2 years, we'll have you back.
Yeah, why not? We'll drink 20% stouts all night long.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Get your livers ready.
All right, man. I'm
A
gonna call
little
Uber
bit
to
of
go
wicked
home
ways
real quick.
right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're Beer Man Bear.
Oh, yeah.